To be honest, like, I don't know why we wouldn't.
I don't know what to say. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't.
And that do be how the cookie will crumble sometimes.
Yep. This is not a video that has to be like, hey guys, I'm welcome
Yeah.
to blah, blah, blah. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. Like in any way. Did you start it already?
Oh yes, it
Press the
started.
triangle button for
Well,
accessibility
I'm not allowed to I'm not gonna do it. But
Are we still on yours, Christian?
What?
Are we still on yours?
Oh, no, we shouldn't be.
you can check,
I
right?
kind of want to. That way we can start new.
Well, you guys have to introduce this video. I don't know what's going on.
I
but
know.
It is
Yeah,
on
it's on.
Christian.
Oh, you're talking about the profile. Oh,
Yes,
Yes,
yeah.
dude.
Sorry.
What the hell?
I thought you were talking about like the save file when we get
Christian, are
done.
you gonna be able to focus at all? I mean, it's
During the
good
rest of
question.
the videos, yeah. It's just for some reason
The
I'm
Speed Hunter
genuinely
Showdown
speechless
is
this
back
video. Like
as Palm City
I
plays
shouldn't
host
be
once
because
again
I
to the
have
state's
so much
foremost
positivity to say.
racing
But Dad,
exhibition. Each
but, like-
day, thousands of eager fans will be hoping to catch a glimpse of the very best
mean, somebody needs to
high-performance
introduce what this
cars in
video is.
action. But when the sun goes down, you can quickly find yourself in a far more dangerous territory. Welcome to the world of street racing. An underground scene inhabited
we're
by
going, buddy.
daredevils and speed freaks,
Welcome
intent
back
on
to
tearing up
another
the
video,
rules
guys.
and breaking the law. Rising to meet this
If
challenge
this
is
video
Palm City's
seems
very own
a
Lieutenant
bit
Frank
more
Mercer, head of the
relaxed
newly
and
formed
chill from our
high-speed
normal
task force.
videos,
Street
this
racing
is because this
has no place
is
on
a
public
dedication
roads.
video, Memorial
Mark my words. If you are out there
Memorial Day
or
and
engaging
birthday.
in this type of activity,
This
we
will be
find
going
you.
up on Dad's
If you
birthday, which
think
is going to
you
be
can
the
get
first
away by
date
just
on
hitting the
that
gas,
intro.
then you're in for a surprise.
What day is it?
Because we
So
are coming
Dad's
after you
birthday,
hard.
Dad was born
and we're coming after you
1971,
fast.
May 31st.
Trust
so
me.
it will be going up.
There is no escape.
That's the birthday of some other people that I know, but I will not bring them up.
I know.
Oh, you do? Okay, sorry.
This is
Yeah. And also, I think. No.
Talk to me,
never-
Joe. How we doing?
Hanging in there.
Good. Just keep your foot on the
But
floor.
yeah, this is a Memorial
What's the
Day
deal,
video
Richie?
for
There's some real speed
mine
in this
and
race, Anna.
Split Reality's
We
father,
knew they were gonna bring it.
who
This is the
sadly
lead we're going for here.
passed
Come
away.
on, guys. This is
October
ours.
30th.
October 30th
Of
of
2025.
last year.
Yeah.
25.
25.
Wait, is your name Joe in this game?
We
That's
are
pretty good.
That's hilarious.
we are
Okay,
currently
hyped up. We're heading
playing Need for
downtown.
Speed
Expect
Heat,
trouble.
which was our dad's favorite game.
Need to be his favorite young.
Hey, we've got company on the right.
This was
Coming up on the back. Let's see what they got.
Didn't you say he had like a lot of that custom cars?
Shit, I think I know this cop.
We are just gonna.
Aw,
we
cute.
sadly don't
I'm
have
serious. He's
our
bad
father's
news.
cars that he had gotten because I
There's some
guess he
prime
always
hunting
kind of
here.
went through a hack,
kind of watched all of them.
and we lost our Split Reality's save data, which our dad.
Yeah, we had all
He's
of
not
my,
quitting,
our
Anna.
father's cars.
Neither are
He
we.
had some Mustangs,
Yeah,
he had some
speak for
trucks.
yourself. I'm out.
What the hell? Richie!
And I'm
Richie!
here too. I
Did he
don't.
seriously just bail?
I mean, it's just the three of us are here together. I wanted to honor their dad also, but I never, unfortunately, really got to like meet him or hang out with him. Like, I mean, we shook hands once
Got
or
him to my
twice,
side,
maybe,
setting
but
north through the city.
unfortunately, that was the extent.
Give it up. You're done.
Yeah, as far this is probably going to be a one and done that you'll ever see
Sealed
on
off
the
the
channel
north
with Need for Speed, unless we just decide
Roadblock
to
ahead of
do it.
you. Take a right.
I need backup. Suspect's trying to take me
That's
down.
not
Marvelous
exactly.
thing.
Well, that's one reason why it'll probably be the one and done as well. The fact that like
Yeah, not
we're
very
not
good.
really much of a racing collaboration channel. So
I'm good at these.
I like Need for Speed a lot, especially
I
Burnout.
think the last Need for Speed that I actually played was Undercover.
What's it called?
Underground.
Need for Speed Undercover. So because I think on PlayStation 2, right?
You're
Need for Speed Underground was the first memory of these games that happened.
Keep eyes on him. He's fast.
No, I actually used to
If
play
you
a
got
lot of
anything
Need
left
for
in the
Speed
tank,
Hot Pursuit
use it.
2 with my dad. Like all the time.
Is that the one that was on Wii?
No.
I felt
We're not
that.
taking
Oh,
this
Uh, Need for Speed
Leave that to
Carbon.
me.
That was the one.
Dad played a lot of garbage.
We just that's where I Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 is where I started really liking the Dodge Viper with the yellow and the black. It's a
Army
game
deployed.
where you
South
can like
exit.
you
Don't
can
let that
unlock
stop
cop
you.
cars and stuff.
Yeah.
And then my favorite one is
Let's get off
Burnout
the
Revenge,
street.
where you
Good
can
call.
level up your like insanity rank or whatever to like insane, crazy, ass. Or
This
I
whatever,
like
guy's
you know.
still
Burnout
on me.
Revenge.
So good. I wish I could play it
I
again.
would have done Burnout Revenge,
Anna,
but
I'm on the bridge. That
But-
cop's trying to. Ah!
that would be something to do, and I would rather have my uncle involved in it too.
Oh sure. I mean,
I mean,
this is the one your dad played, right?
This is the most recent one that Dad played. Dad played 3 games before he passed away. It was Red Dead Redemption,
Oh shit.
Final Fantasy VIII, and this.
the first or second with that.
Number 2 was the one with Arnold.
What did you do?
I mean, we can play all
What'd you
those.
do to
if
that
you want.
sweet ass
Nonchalant. I
bride?
mean,
Nonchalant.
that is
You lost the car.
that's probably the
No,
most
Shaw. This is on you.
relatable
wish you
character I
never
would say
survived.
to Arthur Morgan.
Who says he did?
In my opinion.
You're saying Arthur Morgan and your dad are?
They died at a young age because of sickness, etc.
Oh yeah, okay.
Not only
What are we
that, but like
doing
I
here?
feel like
Sending a
Dad
message.
and
Spoilers.
Art,
I'm
Dad, I
kidding.
feel like I kind of feel like Dad and Art kind of
He said.
We're on
not really
camera
lived a
back
similar
there.
lifestyle,
Shut
but they had
up.
very similar traits depending on like
They have
your
similar,
your
like-
honor level, I
I
guess.
don't know anything about Arthur Morgan either, which is kind of funny to me. So I
this
can't
is
even
how we
like
work now?
learn
These crews
from what
gotta
you're saying.
learn.
Like I know that we're
the same kind of
Try making a
morals. Or
mockery of
Like I
my
know,
unit.
Yeah.
like I know that we're
You're
still.
gonna
I
take
know
the
we're supposed to be
fall.
like talking about like Need for Speed, but I'm gonna be like.
Well, we're not
so
supposed to be
we're
talking
like-
about
we
this.
don't-
It's talking about Dad,
We
not
don't
Need
have
for
to.
Speed.
We don't have to talk
He's
about this
smarter
game
than
at all.
this.
This game is just
You wanna send a
in
message?
honor of
You
him.
need a
They don't have to.
messenger.
He played it. He didn't really.
Yeah.
I don't know if he cared about the story. That's up to y'all.
No,
but,
he didn't.
so we don't
It
have
was
to
about
care
the
about it.
race.
You can just skip.
You
You can skip.
Get
this,
out of
it doesn't
town.
even matter.
And if we see you or any
But
of
yeah,
your
no,
crew
like,
around here again,
I'm
you're gonna
using
be
this
joining
to
that
fill
car.
in the time.
You understand? Get up.
So this is like a podcast.
Yeah.
We're
Tell
gonna
your
we're gonna do
friends.
podcast style. So what what
I mean, what would be kind of cool then? I mean, like we have all 3 of those games, by the way.
We do have all 3 of these games.
Like we can just kind of like make a split in between. Like we'll be like rotate. Like we do like maybe like 10, 20 minutes of this, 20 minutes of.
even like one episode of it.
Well,
It's really hard to start recording this and then put a different game in
Yeah.
the same video. We're not gonna do that.
Oh, we could do different trivia because we do have October 30th that was also.
We could do that maybe.
And then if we want to do this once a year,
Bro, there goes your
maybe.
car. Hey,
Maybe we
This
could
is
just do
bullshit.
multiple videos if you guys
Yeah,
have
I'm out.
90 minutes of talking to do.
I'm going back to Ventura
just
and I'm
release-
taking Richie with me.
but we're a crew.
Not anymore.
Which one was his birthday?
It's over.
31st.
You could do like
This
29, 30,
Just gonna
31
walk
if
to
you want, I
Ventura?
guess. Or
Yeah.
29, 30, or you could do 30,
You're on
31,
your own.
1. Or all 3 of them on the same day. I mean, who cares? But what's your favorite memory with him?
I got so many good ones, honestly. I mean,
Just whatever you.
I mean,
think
I can solely recall one of the funniest ones was when me and Jacob went to our parents' house and we were helping Dad out with. I think it was Mom actually. We were helping them out. I think it was cleaning. We were cleaning them and the house, not them. I just want to clarify that. But
I was cleaning my mom's yesterday.
But
She's
yeah, because
really,
like you were getting paid for it,
Oh, hey.
and
I'll
I
be with you in a
remember
sec.
because this was the
Come on in.
same day
That's
that
Markiplier.
your
That
this was
legitimately looks like Dad's
Yeah.
cousin.
this was
Whoa, that's
quite
crazy.
literally, and I remember it so clearly because this is the same day that we went outside for like 5 seconds, and I come back, and my fucking Shirley Temple was off the table
Oh,
Was
because
it
Dylan.
because Dylan had literally stolen my Shirley Temple.
Oh, is that the
You know, as
Danny's.
important as
Yeah,
fighting
yeah,
crime
okay, yeah,
is,
yeah.
That's the
we
nephew.
are committed
And
to the fight.
yeah, no, I
Our
remember
job
it,
is
and I
about
was like
love.
laughing.
Interesting
It
fact.
has to be
Connecting.
specific because
You
the
folks
one's
out there,
extreme, like the nonverbal
hearing
autistic,
your
and then
stories,
Jace is just
listening to your
Jace.
I mean,
concerns.
but they have different names.
That's how we build
Slightly,
a better community. That's
I
how
really
we
shouldn't have
build
just
a
said their names
safer
anyways. I
future
didn't want
for
to.
Well, you did.
It is what it is now.
bullshit.
I mean,
Cut
Sorry,
it out
Danny.
if you want to.
No, Daniel's
I hate
probably
to
gonna
do
watch this
this,
one anyway, so
but
fuck
if
it.
you're looking for
yeah,
weirdos,
it's fine.
I gotta see
But
ID.
That was crazy.
but like,
Cops
was actually like
insist.
no, but going back to it, I remember it. Because, was that the day that like you tried to fight him, and he
Yeah.
then he was just like, "Come over here real fast." You were just like, "Why don't you come up here?" And like,
All right, so
I'm
so
not.
the
I'm
reason
not.
that Dad was trying to fight me because that same day, like we were looking for studs on the wall to put up a fence. So
Oh
that
my,
Dylan
yeah, I
wouldn't,
remember that
like
one.
wouldn't go in there when Mom took Dad
Right.
into like the room, into the den area.
Okay.
Bro, I kept hitting and it's just making sounds. And Dad yells like, "Stop making so much fucking noise!"
He's like,
And I was like, "How
shut
about
the
you
fuck up? And,
I was like, how about you stand up and come draw my face?
and he
Shut
can't
down,
stand
huh?
up.
And
And,
this
and
was,
he's like,
Name's
you
Lucas.
fucking like.
How can I help?
you're like,
immediately-
why don't you
Word
come
is
in
cars
here?
out of here
Oh
can
my
compete.
god.
I'm good.
Oh,
I
that's
will
so
stay
funny.
right here
So
and
showdown?
wait for you to
Yeah,
come
I just
to
want to
me.
get out there and race.
What?
And
Sorry.
it's and
Never
what's
mind.
that was like so
The man's
funny
been
about it
crazy
because like
past couple days, so
I
stock's down,
like
but
it's weird like
got these ready
looking
to go.
back on it. I feel like we shouldn't have
They're
like
not
made
top of the
fun
line,
of
but
like the fact that
they're
he
good.
couldn't
Why
walk,
don't you take a look?
but
See if
at
you're
the
interested.
same time, it's like
I mean, you have to though, right?
Yeah.
like that's the only way that I like
Because
that's the only
in
way
your
that I
head, right? Like he's still there, right?
Yeah.
Like during that time, and you still
American
still have
classic.
to make jokes about each other to like have a good time and love each other and stuff. If you
oh,
start taking it so
Nice
seriously that you
choice.
don't make any jokes
Can't wait
anymore,
to try her out.
it's like
No,
really
like-
hard to
People
keep
to
your
show
head
them.
straight.
yeah,
See about
because
getting you a
like
race.
dude, 100% is
Gives me
like
a
I
dad
call my
jokes.
dad
She's
old
working.
every
Dad
day.
joked. Dad
Oh, I
joked.
did too.
Dad joked about his
Sounds
condition
good.
like so many times, and
And
I'm
your
just
dad's
like,
a lot younger than mine.
what's like so
Almost 10 years.
what's
Yeah,
like so
literally.
crazy is that like I can't even remember like that. Dad joked about
Okay,
his
where to?
condition like a lot,
You got a couple races to choose from.
and I
One
remember I was
downtown
just like, "Hey,
is all
what's
long
up, Dad?"
curves.
He's
His-
starting to look like Kratos, huh? Fuck, old man
Take it
Kratos,
easy.
how you
What the
doing?
Let's just get this
The
car to the
favorite
start
thing
line in
that
one piece.
Dad would always say to Christian that would throw him so off guard. He was like, at least once a month, a pretty lady gets to touch my penis.
So all those trophies back there.
Your mom like
You
being
racing?
like, "Hey, girl."
Mom's
Nah,
shaking
that was
her
my old
head.
man. Roberto Rivera.
Dude, I still remember
Mr.
when
Clean.
you literally
Dad's
told
saying
Built
me
that
shit, I
yellow
forgot.
67 Camaro
Dude, your
with
whole
his own
family
two
might have
hands.
watched this video.
Made himself
Holy
a
fuck.
champ.
what I thought absolutely
Shameless
the
plug. I'm
garage.
next to Luigi.
Looks like he was good.
what
My
I
name's
find
Joe.
absolutely kind of hilarious
Showdown's
about
a
that
big
though
deal
is that
around
like
here, huh?
one thing, and
I'm not complaining. It's great for
Mom, I'm
business.
sorry for
And if
listening.
you race, you can make
One
some
of them,
serious
let me
bank.
know in advance.
I can use that about now.
I'm
Dad
really scared
was-
about what he's
Everyone
gonna
else
say.
in this town.
Actually, I'm kind of worried.
Dad made it clear to us that he was ready for
What?
A redhead, big booty bitch.
It was ready for a ring.
Big titties, redhead.
Oh, big titty
Yeah.
red girl.
I remember,
Whoa.
like, I remember you told me that. You were just like,
What was your mom
I,
thinking about all
I
this
don't
crap?
know, like, I don't know what brought on, like, the
This
conversation.
is the craziest conversation to be having about your
Dude,
dad.
like,
right
Dad was,
I'm
Dad,
into
Dad
it.
was, Dad was wild about it. You know, like, he did not shy away. And I don't know, I think yeah, I don't know if we said,
Well, Christian went up to Dad like with a
Hey,
joke
Dex.
because like
Hey,
Tom
be gentle with
Segura
my
has
friend
this
here.
joke
They're breaking
where
in a
he
new
goes
car.
up to his mom
If it's
and
one
his
of
dad,
yours, it's half
being like,
broke
"Hey,
on
what
me.
you gonna do when
You
Mom passes
joining
away?"
us?
Or, "Hey, what
Nah,
you gonna do
man.
when Dad passes?"
I run
And
practice
Christian's like,
races
he'd
for
be funny
beginners if
going
you
up
need to
Dad.
get up to
Yeah.
speed.
And he's like,
Yeah,
and he's
funny
like,
guy,
"Man, maybe Tom
very
Segura's
funny.
right. Maybe all
You're
dads
always
have
welcome.
a type that they're ready for."
It's fucking insane.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
and
like
then-
when they're about to die. Oh, God, get this shit.
you
Some
know,
shit on my fucking foot.
I am not.
I'll talk to you after the
I
race.
know that we've
Good
already
luck.
apologized. Well, not really apologized. We've already talked about this. And, like, we've even said it to her face. It shouldn't have been
I
that.
didn't say it.
What are you talking about?
No, sorry, that was me and Daniel.
To who?
That we were saying that Dad really shouldn't have been like the next week ago. We're being
That's
honest.
kind of a crazy. Don't be saying that.
I'm not.
You know what I mean?
I'm not. No.
Because my grandmother said it.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Ironically, like his
I wouldn't
grandmother
have
brought it up
repeated
first.
it.
It's
You know what I
like,
mean? Because that's like saying, man, I wish my brother died first. Like, it's kind of like that.
like truth be told, we don't really wish bad on anyone, especially on families, right?
Surely.
It's just one of those things where it's just like, I guess realistically, we more saw like age-wise. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was
I don't think we should continue this topic.
I'm just saying,
I think there's a better
like
way
not,
to talk
like
about
not like in a good day.
It's crazy. It's so yes, okay. What you mean, right, is that it's too soon. Like there are people
100%,
older
like-
than him in your family that you thought you just assumed they would die.
Yeah, because like it was also just
I thought you were like
It was-
running around being like,
no,
man, I wish you died instead.
no, absolutely
Like that
not,
would be
not that.
fucking wild.
No, absolutely
No,
not.
like I said, funny
It's going
enough,
down to the wire.
my grandmother's the one that started that conversation.
Well, yeah. Well, because that
Yeah,
was
but-
after.
and like we
and,
and,
Yeah,
we,
it was the same.
he
and
was
we
like,
literally
she was like, I wish it was me or some shit, maybe. Like,
And she said she was thinking how it could have been her next, but
feel like
now if
And
she
the
said
cost
her,
of
then
life.
it's like fine, right? Like,
and
because it was just one of those.
the
I
what
think
he's
you'll
bringing
do
up is
alright.
like him and Danielle is like because they even said to it, it's like not to be rude, but probably yeah.
Yeah, because it was one of those weird things where it's just like,
okay, I know what you're saying.
because like I guess like you don't really expect anyone to really like pass away or like unexpectedly, but like
Oh,
I guess
the
it's like,
command's okay.
but I
Listen, I
The,
got some
the
business
sad
inside
part
to take
about
care
Dad
of.
is
You
it
know
was
what you can do
expected,
with
it
all
was
that bank?
not
Get
ready.
yourself a nitrous kit.
I just sorry. He
I
said,
Stock, but
dude, I
wait,
pick
wait.
one up from the pawn shop.
You specifically
And I'll fit it
said
for
you
you.
really don't expect people
Hey,
to
word of
die
advice?
unexpectedly.
You want to keep competing in the showdown?
I'm just
I know
like,
what you're saying.
It's
I'm
like
sorry.
it's like
And
one of
that
those.
takes
So
you
funny.
Spain.
No, it's fine.
You race,
It's just
you win
it's
cash,
just one of those
upgrade.
things where it's just
That
like
helps you win bigger, faster races
I
with more
guess
and more prize
it
money.
didn't.
That ain't the whole story, but
It was-
it's the basics. And step one for you is buying that nitrous kit.
Trying to find a way.
Keep
to
that in
word it.
mind.
The one
Buy
thing
a car
else
from
through, so
me
I can,
and
you can
the
kind of
aftercare
tell
comes
that.
standard. Doesn't matter how great a driver you are. Everyone needs a
Let
good
it out,
mechanic.
man.
And that's
I wanna
you,
know.
huh?
You want to take on Palm City
I'm
by
so
yourself,
interested in,
be my
in
guest.
the entire topic.
Just saying,
Yeah, at this
it's
point,
easier when
because
someone's got your back.
I kind of
If you're ready
regret
to
not
start
hanging
job,
out with him, and I
you might
kind
as
of
well
wish
swing
you
by
would
the
tell
old
me more
raceway.
about him, but
It's abandoned now,
I
but
know that you not like
that
that.
oval saw a
I
lot of
think
action
what's
back in the day.
weird
Still
is
does
that I don't even think
when no one's looking.
I don't even
How
think
come it
Dad
closed? I thought this city lit for racing.
expected
It all
like
moved out into
so
the street.
or as soon
No
as it
need for a
was
raceway when
like
Mom,
because I remember you called me and you were just like you gave me the news
Mhm.
and I was just like there's no chance like we literally talked to him like 2 days ago and like he seemed fine
That's like usually what happens.
and I'm just like when I got the news I had checked my phone and ironically the funny part about that like this is the only thing that was funny about it I thought his grandmother was
I can hear
calling
you
me
in
at like
there.
3 a.m. asking
don't
like
care.
where's the money that like I was hoping that
Did
that's
Lucas
what
tell
that
you
call
this?
was about.
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean okay? So instead of
know him?
like when Jacob called you,
You could say that.
No, like Jacob actually
He's my
was
brother.
staying with me at the time.
Dad
And
used
called
to be
you?
mine.
his
Well, my
grandmother
first race in that
and
bad
Aunt
girl.
Carol.
and then our Aunt
She's
Carol.
so
perfect
you
for
thought they were
someone
gonna
just
ask you
starting
for
out.
some money or some shit?
Fair enough.
In all fairness, I
It
owed.
was
Tell me what that
Grams
deal is.
calling first,
Oh,
so
stock
that's
is
why he.
limited around
And
town
then
'cause of
like he's
Showdown.
like, but why is Carol
They're
calling?
only
And
selling
why
if
is
they know you're gonna put
Danny
the parts to
calling
good
me?
use.
I don't
Who
remember
says
if
I
I got a
won't?
call from Danny.
Okay.
I remember I definitely got like
Lucas
2 or
got
3 calls from
confidence.
Carol. And
Want a
then
chance to prove you're more
if
than
Mom
just
would have called, I probably
do
would
it.
have answered by then. But
Give
then
me your phone.
like you and Anthony knocked on the door and came and got me.
What
And
time of the
Anna.
night was this?
this
So-
There's
was
only one way to make a
like
name for
2
yourself
They
a.m.
around
I
called
here.
think.
the ambulance at 3:41 in the morning. They finally got a hold
What,
of me
that's it?
at like 4:37.
I gotta make some calls.
And
You
You
I
stay
had
on
walked
that
walked to the
thing.
freaking
I
hospital.
ran
I'll
to the
be in
hospital.
touch.
You
I didn't
ran.
walk.
You ran.
I literally made it there in time for the doctors to come and announce him as dead.
It's crazy.
Which is
You actually ran.
I ran
Where were you staying? Here.
like
So you ran to like
he just sprinted.
was it Indian Path?
No, it was to a whole. I saw
while I'm hitting up
the
my
ambulance
contacts, you
as
can get yourself
Like going
down,
by?
There's
yeah.
a gas station out that way. I'll meet you there. Oh, and I
pretty
downloaded an
rough.
app on your cell
Like
phone.
I would have
Thanks.
woke Christian,
It's like a cop
but
scanner.
it's
You don't
nothing
use
against
it,
Christian.
it'll come in handy.
With him
Trust me.
giving him the time to wake up and then trying to get there, we would have probably been late for it.
No, I get it. I mean, you
Hey,
didn't
Like,
really think. You just
But
left.
truthfully though,
Mhm.
like if you would have told like if that was the news,
Your number.
I
was
probably
more
I
going
would
to-
have jumped out of bed. The problem for me is it's not the fact that I wouldn't have been able to like get ready and I would have sprinted right with you. I think the problem is that like I probably wouldn't have been able to like make it at the same time as you.
Yeah.
Well, because you're
Not-
like fat.
No,
Asthma.
it's the asthma.
And it was also cold.
It was really cold. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like
October
4 in the
Thursday.
morning.
Also, that it was so. It's been so cold. Recently for some reason, like.
What?
Another issue that came, like, it took me 15 minutes to even like register what was going on.
Oh yeah, they called you and told
I had
you.
literally only slept for 30 minutes.
That sucks.
I don't
'cause you were
think-
going to sleep so late.
I think what's weird is that I don't think I fully was able to process everything until I saw him in casket like a week later after he died.
And that funeral was very interesting for me.
Was that like your
I didn't-
first real funeral, Joe?
No.
Well,
Unfortunately, I guess.
You know, my family's different.
What do you mean?
Like how we. Well, you have to think.
I've had a funeral in that same place.
No, I mean like the way that we put people.
It was pretty normal, I thought, actually. It just, see, that's the thing, right? You think you're like not normal until you meet people that don't suck balls, and then you're all pretty much like kind of the same, like in certain ways, like because everyone was kind of like quiet, and then everyone was also talking to each other, and that kind of happened at my grandfather's funeral too. But
I say there's very few people there who were actually family.
they just knew each other, yeah, and it's like.
That's what the family thing was.
Yeah, and it was a cool funeral. I didn't know anyone there at all, actually, except for like y'all.
Is that like the first time that you also met Alex? Wait, no.
I mean, I don't recall.
No, I think that's actually the first time.
First time I
Like more
saw
than
her.
just a hi
It
or
flew by.
something.
First time I talked to Alex.
Let's go.
Yeah, I've seen
Where we
Alex before that,
There's a
but
race down by the
I don't
beach.
remember
You're
anything
not the
about
only
it.
new face in town.
But yeah, that was the
Figured
first
you
time I
wanna know
actually
how you
talked to
measure
him.
up.
I think it's honestly great. I really wish it would have been under better circumstances.
Well, duh. But
Like, I'm not, because, like, don't get me
No,
wrong,
I
Up
know.
here.
funerals, I feel like funerals and weddings, and this is a sad thing, I feel like funerals and weddings are the only times that you really get along.
I mean, that's not true. You can just people don't invite each other to Christmas and
I'm
Thanksgiving
guessing this
anymore. I
race
don't
is
think.
how I
I
make a
think
name,
it's, I
right?
think it's because,
You're
like,
not
people are
getting
just
anywhere
like,
without one.
I've not
Wanna
done
spend all that
like
shell down
unless
back on
my
better
mom
parts,
wants to
or
do
rack
it.
up
I've
invites to more
not done
races,
a
then people
family
need to know who
holiday.
you are. And racing at night
I know,
is
because
the
the
best
last
way to
time
make
we
that
went,
I'm
happen.
gonna invite you to
we
a
went,
fucking family holidays.
we went with mom and dad and Danny, and that was
That's when Grandma
that
passed away.
that felt like a very weird Christmas together for us.
That's when Grandma passed away.
Yeah, and like it is unfortunate, Christian. I know what you're trying to say because a lot of people you don't see them for a while because they don't think most things are very important. But then when somebody dies, it's like really important. And they're like, well, I have to show up. I'm still talking.
And then, like, what's crazy is that, like, even after that, it's like one of those things where it's just like, like you would kind of, I guess for me,
Is he talking to me?
you would kind of expect to want to spend time with those people now, because you're just like, I'm not saying that like you want to, but it's like it's one of those things like after a major event, whether it be a death or a wedding, you're just like, hey, you should get together more often.
So you're
Because
saying like you haven't seen them in a while and you want to like start hanging out with them and stuff?
I'm not saying like fully, but it's like it's one of those things where,
You just mean in general?
where I just feel like in general because you're just like life is too short and precious. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what's extremely crazy about the dad thing? Dad passed away literally 5 days after we had that cookout. That
I'm
was
gonna try
like
to
me,
film you when we're
you,
driving.
Haley, Jasper, Isabella, Carol, and Aaron all there. Like literally 5 days after that.
You know, honestly, it seems to happen that way a lot. Like someone is kind of like you're like worried that they might die soon, and then you have like a really cool party with them and like some of their family, and then like a week later, it's like, oh, everything's great, they're fine, we just had a cool party, and then it's like, well, they're like, I can get a 3 a.m. phone call.
the thing,
You know, It happened to me too.
But then that genuinely pisses me off, like to the point where
Think you can keep up? Heads
I
up. If
mentally
you want to
make
drift,
myself go
try
insane
slamming
for
on
it.
the
Is
gas the
that
next time you take a
I
corner.
never
Oh, man.
got the chance to like spend more quality time with our dad. You know what I mean? Like
He texted you more.
I'm well aware that he did. I still remember.
Did he understand Christian's fucking depression?
I still remember that. Like
You're-
I gotta.
Well,
I gotta.
okay, I nod my head.
Doing okay. Just stick with
I
the
don't
path.
think it's about the depression. Because love Dad to death, but he's one of
Christian's
those
black.
people that did not. No, just didn't believe in depression,
Oh, I see.
even as he was going through it himself.
I mean, I think that kind of went over to you too a little bit. Because you isolate and like close up and don't talk about anything. Like you're just bad. Stop doing that.
That's my sister's biggest frustration as he was around. Is she would try to explain her depression and stuff.
And he would just kind of rub it off.
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry, not
lifting
rubbing
my
it off.
foot. You
Yeah,
gotta
you know.
overtake me.
Yeah.
I don't want to down my dad right now, but he used to be like that. And I think we all need to stop that. Because it's like
It's an old school parent
Shit.
thing, really.
Sorry.
I do believe.
because it's like we
Okay.
what it really
not a great
is.
result.
I think the labels, maybe sometimes the labels make people
I
confused
got
or
some
make people
dope
think
shots of you in the
that
race.
it's like a
I
huge
can't
deal or whatever.
wait
But it's
to
like,
post these. Yo,
I mean, it
check
is
it out.
serious to be depressed,
You
but
see
like,
anything you like?
can't you just like,
All of them.
can't you
Think
just
he'll be
listen
up
to
for
me
a
when I
race?
tell you I'm upset?
Nice try.
You know, like,
You got
like
a
we can
little
just
way to
talk
go
to each
before
other.
they give you a shot.
Right.
Like I want
Who's
to talk
that?
to y'all about
The
stuff and
league.
just be like that really
It's been around for
fucking
years.
sucks.
Like, I
Showdown
don't
lets
like
this
for-
place with new blood.
It's
They
weird.
surface and check out the talent. Once
like,
you're
no,
in,
I
it's
get it,
access
Joe,
to
100%.
everything.
It's,
Best cars, races,
but I was
parts.
I was
Wanna
just
know why
gonna
we're
bring
here
up
every
about
single
that
night?
and saying that
That's your answer.
it kind of felt like Dad kind of knew when I was upset because I would just get like
They say Luca was almost.
I don't even know. I wouldn't even have to like tell him. Like there would just be some days when I would just be sitting in the room with Dad and Mom.
To be fair,
and-
you're very like easy to tell how you're feeling.
This would be without Christian being there. He'll just get panicked
I was
randomly
like,
about it.
I remember I got a
Before the
message
cops show
from
up,
Dad
I'm
just
sending you a
out of
bunch
the
of
blue
places
one day. I
around the
was hanging
city
out
we
with
can lay
Jacob,
low until the heat's off.
and like if my
I'm gonna
phone
head to
goes
one of
off,
Edith's
and I'm
shorts
just saying
and
like,
play the
oh,
highlights.
Dad texted me. What
Too
is
bad.
what is it about? And
Just
then
having
he's just
fun.
be like,
You can
hey,
keep
are you
racing
doing
if
okay,
you
son?
want.
And
It's
I'm
your
just like,
choice.
And Christian
Just
would look at me
remember,
like,
if
did
you're
you
gonna
tell,
get in
did you
trouble,
tell him
don't
about
get
what's
caught.
going on? I was like,
Kinda
Christian, you
ruins
know I
the
don't
whole
tell anyone
name
about
making thing.
shit.
You know, yeah.
and
You know what I
just like,
think it is?
congratulations, Christian. Like our dad loves you more than me. And I'm just
No,
like, no, there's
Jesus.
no way.
I think what it actually is that for one, you're more vocal about everything, and so maybe your dad.
I think this was one of those rare times that I actually did not discuss.
That's not what I'm saying, dog. Give me a minute. I'm saying I think in general he like understood that like you were always saying you were like upset just like on the regular, so he just wanted to like check in more often. And who knows what Jacob's going through, so how do you know to check in? You just have to talk to the motherfucker or whatever.
Oh, Dad, I feel like was
Or,
always.
or Jacob would just always be like, I'm good, like no matter what.
I feel like
So
I feel like Dad kind of.
you just check in on people more when they complain more.
I feel like
Not
Dad.
complain, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like Dad was more like in person vocal with Jacob.
Well, that's probably the trade-off. You guys are like
Because like
fucking opposites.
Like I got the text messages and the calls. Jacob, you got like the in-house talks.
Well, because you're really hard to talk to.
Craziest thing for me. I'm just
In
sitting
real
there at my fucking mom and dad's table. I'm washing clothes I had just helped clean for mom. And like mom just comes out randomly. And it's like, you know, me and your dad were talking about it. It's like, if you decided that you're trans or something, like we support you.
It's crazy.
This is
Just like,
This
yeah.
is literally 5 or so weeks before I'm like, you know, there might be a fucking basis to
It's
this.
so funny. It's in your blood. It's in the DNA. I kind of, not to be like, I'm gonna get flack for this, bad probably, but I think it is hereditary or genetic in some way, because like,
It's been
you
up
know,
5 minutes, and we already
there's
got
just a
hundreds
little
of views.
zest
Oh,
in your parents or
Look
your
who I'm at.
grandparents that you never knew
hey.
about, and then
My
it shows
sister
up in
giving
you a
the
little
grand
zesty.
tour, huh? Something like that.
You know,
just so you
I know
know,
some people in my
if
family that
racing
are
means
probably a
ending
little
up
more
in the
gay
back of a cop
than they
car,
let on, or
she
a
is
little
the
more
perfect
uncomfortable
guy.
with
Remind me
looking
again
like
which one of us
fucking,
has
you
actually
know,
been locked up?
Markiplier or
Learned
whatever.
my lesson.
Only thing you
Or
learn
looking like
it's how to be
fucking
boring.
a supermodel,
Anyone
or,
else
you know what I
loses
mean?
their
Like,
crew, it'd be a sign to give
there's
up.
some
Or go back to
non-cis,
college.
Well,
non-straight
not me.
shit
And
happening.
as for my crew,
Right.
So like,
weren't up for it.
the only
Maybe I
explanation,
found someone
right,
who is.
is either nature or nurture.
None of that's what you think.
Either way,
No, but stories I've been hearing lately,
it's
cops
from
ain't
your
playing no
parents,
more.
right? Like
Mhm.
even if
Mira,
it's
la
not
calle está
DNA,
caliente.
maybe it's
I know
like,
all
oh,
about the cops.
you know, it's okay to be
Probably
like
gave me
that.
the
So
same
maybe
thing.
I am
Talk,
like
then
that. Maybe I
act
can
like
be.
it,
And maybe
mija.
it's just experimentation.
What? Like you did?
And I just, you know, I just think your parents are really cool.
Cálmate,
So
cálmate.
again, I'm sad I didn't get to hang out with them more
Where are you
often.
staying?
No,
That's
mom's
a
still
good
around.
question.
How about
Why
a
not?
garage?
Yeah.
And
People
that's
stay
like,
here all the time.
Which is good.
You sure?
Very good.
I
Find a
think
free
like
couch.
a
It's all yours.
very upsetting thing that like Jacob pointed out to me was that all the men in our family are like passing away like in a very odd like sequence and stuff like that. And that's why I remember I had like a deep conversation
sorry
with
about the
Jacob one
runaround.
day, and I'm just
Let's
like,
get that NOS hooked up.
Jacob, I'm just like, I don't know what sparked it. I'm pretty sure it was definitely like after Dad's funeral, and I noticed it, and I don't remember if you were here or I had called you, but I was genuinely upset
All
about
vetted.
it.
Now you
And
got
I
the
just
edge
remember I just
whenever you
hugged
need it.
Jacob for like a random reason. And like he was just like, "You all right, buddy?" And I'm just like, I'm scared. Cause
It's like one of those hugs
it's
that
just
like
like it's
opens
one of
the
those
wound.
things where I'm just like, I don't want Jacob to be the next one. Because in the sequence of it, I know, like realistically it should not be Jacob.
I mean, it would never happen.
All right, so
But-
but here's the thing. My papa passed away at 75. Grumpy at 63. Dad at 53.
43. But like, there's no way, right? Because it
And
was
that's what I was like
you know,
telling Jacob one day, and I'm just like, I don't want that to happen.
I mean, it's
You know, I want to live just as long as Jacob.
It's obviously valid to feel that way.
Because it's like,
You know, there's no way.
I mean, I know my emotions were high because, like, I think it was like a couple days after Dad's funeral, right?
Yeah,
But I'm just
and
like,
there's always like hugs that like
I don't
open the wound.
like,
you
I
know?
don't want to one day find out that my best friend had passed away.
It's gonna happen eventually.
Oh no, I'm making sure that I die before him. Not like trying to be like that, but I'm just saying, like,
Just shut up.
I would not. You want me to be real
No,
about
I want
it?
you
Like,
to move on.
He's like this. You see this 343 I am?
It's literally-
It's
yeah.
all. It's my contingency
It's all
plan.
a plan. I'm gonna die at 41.
no,
Dumbass.
my contingency plan is like if I find out that Jacob's in the hospital and I know that he's not going to make it, I am eating myself to death. Either that or I'm gonna like,
I'm gonna paralyze you if you try that.
oh, you can try, but I'll probably already be, I'll
Paraplegic
probably
almost.
already be in the, I'll probably already be in the chair by then, Joe. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, in the electric chair, baby.
But no, like no,
Jack
but
off chair.
no,
The
but like
blowjob
no,
chair with the at the women's house.
no, but like in all seriousness though, it's just
We're gonna take. We're gonna give you a lap dance when you go to the hospital.
no, but in all seriousness,
Jules,
like
a lap
it's,
dance.
I've
Sorry, go ahead.
I've realized something about death. I've realized it. It's I don't know how to, I guess, feel about it. Like I've been to Papa's funeral, I've been to Grumpy's, I've been to Dad's, I've been to Grandmama's. So I'm just like I've experienced it, and yet I still, how do I word it? It's like
What were your dad's favorite color schemes? Is?
I'm doing it right now.
probably green and orange for the.
Yeah.
See, can you
But-
believe that? Can we talk about that for a minute? Like, I really hate to interrupt what you're saying because you're like, oh, I've been to funerals, but your dad literally always wanted things to be orange and green.
Uh-huh.
And those are my two favorite colors that I put on everything on my channel, and like I try to do as much as I can possibly with branding. And you didn't tell me that until the funeral.
Well, green's his favorite color, but he liked the Miami Hurricane, which was orange and
Yeah, but like green is basically my favorite
like
color
this
too.
shade of green right here is Dad's.
This dark green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like it's like your dad's version of the green, but he also liked green and orange for other reasons.
Mm-hmm.
God, I should have a fucking beer with him, man. Fuck. Anyway, obviously I feel completely like weak compared to how y'all feel. Or it's such a small feeling.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that, Christian? I mean, I regret not spending time with your dad also, but obviously you regret it a lot more than that. Like, it still bothers you to this day, right?
No, it hasn't even been a year.
That's true.
Yeah.
It'll
Like,
be a year in,
literally.
like October.
Yeah, October is the year.
6
We're
months.
literally at 7 months the day before his birthday.
That's so crazy.
And like a day before mom's.
Is a year the day before mom's, yeah.
Isn't it the 24th today? Yeah, 25th, whatever.
Yeah, that's what.
Sorry.
No, but I just remembered like the one thing that I haven't fully processed about funerals or just death entirely is that I feel as though I'm never, and I know I think we touched base about this, but I don't think I'll ever know how to properly feel about it. You know, it's just, I just, I don't know how to correctly respond. Is like, does that make sense? I'm like, in my head, I'm figuring out how to like word it, but it's like, I feel like I'll never know what to do when it comes to like funerals anymore. Like, I thought I had the idea in my head about how I'll be the traditional person that just, you know, but then like when it's someone close, you're just like, oh, this is harder than it looks, you know what I'm saying? Let's like I don't know. I'm trying to
The thing that sucks the most for me is the fact that we were so close to debuting before Dad got sick. Like we had the money ready
Debuting what?
in
for
wrestling.
wrestling. Like we had the money ready to start earlier, like back in 2022 before Dad went to the hospital and started losing all ability to walk in November of 2022.
Is that when we
No,
went
2023.
Was that it was 2023 that we went into training.
Yeah. But then Dad got sick in 2023. We lost the house and Christian changed his living situation in 2024.
Yeah. Which was very annoying about that, by the way, because like I remember
I think it's a good shot.
Oh wait, no, like in 2023 we were living at the house, and then
2020 May of 2024 is
when
when we moved
we
here and
moved here in the apartment, and then it's just been
what ruined it is because you got fired for no reason at Leclerc.
yeah, that was unexpected.
How did that?
It made it where he had to lose all of his savings just to find a place to go live to at the same time.
Yeah.
How did they take that at the time? Like your parents?
Life happens.
I remember that's exactly what Dad and Mom said. Like I remember
sorry,
we were up at the hill when I had gotten the news that I had been let go for like a random reason that didn't make any sense to us. And I just remember like Jacob laughed, not like out of like, more like out of frustration for me.
Yeah, and like it was so crazy because like I was playing wrestling. I had just cleaned the hill as best as I could at the time, and it still had some cleaning to do. And like Christian's like, well, because like Christian was staying there with me for the week, and until him and Brandon found his apartment
next to the airport. Okay, sick.
So Christian, I was like, all right, well, I'll wait for you to get home, and we'll do some wrestling at the time, the video game. Christian goes out to his car, and he comes back in, like disheveled. It's like, I guess we're playing wrestling, buddy.
Say
And
what?
you're like, I remember
He came in disheveled. He's like, I guess we're playing wrestling, buddy.
and you were just like,
Why disheveled?
why do you have to like, don't you have to be at work? They fired me.
Wait, hold on. I misunderstood this story.
They called and fired him literally as he got out to the car to leave that day.
Like literally, I had turned on the car.
Oh, so you were gonna go to work that right then?
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
like I
damn.
literally was about to
Holy
be
shit.
heading into work. I got the call,
Dude.
and then I was just like,
Fucking assholes, dude.
they were just like,
If I
we're
were
sorry,
you, I
but
would hit the
we
streets
have
at
to let
night.
you
That's
know.
crazy.
Remember,
And I'm just like,
you're only spending
you
bank
should
on
sue
that
them
ride
for
if you've
being
got a
racist.
name.
It was just like it was just.
What do you think you did? Do you anything or
according to them, it was because I think it was because I guess which I didn't even call out because I gave they said unexcused absences.
What did they unexcused absences?
That's what they said. But I let my manager know in
you're trimming out
advance
your
on the
wheels.
schedule,
That tells me
like
you're
way in
serious about
advance. So they had plenty of notice.
You know, if you want to get
Did you ever like miss work for like being sick or whatever? Like
What I hear,
it's
neither are
crazy.
you.
I mean, you can technically you probably could have sued them for that, but like who cares?
I mean,
Form a crew?
they're stationed in Canada. Like their HQ is actually Canada.
Yeah, that's their main headquarters.
Yeah, so like they got bypassed because I got fired for having COVID.
All right. Okay, if we're gonna climb the ladder to the league, we gotta get ourselves a race against another crew.
He got COVID too, but I literally got fired for missing work during the COVID, and they had the excuse and everything already.
Oh yeah, I meant you guys.
Oh, I don't think so.
Because I think I got it once, maybe twice.
I don't think Dad ever had COVID. I know Danielle got COVID, and I think somehow Mom and Dad avoided getting it.
Probably because they stay home a lot.
So was Danielle.
Well, yeah, but you know she's nuts.
You know, I'm not remembering about that.
Oh,
Looking back on it, didn't we have to immediately go and get Dad from like work one day, like after we dropped him off, because you were just like, "Yeah, dude, like, Dad's too sick to work right now." And I was just like, "Jacob, you literally just dropped him off 30 minutes ago," and you were just like, "Yeah, I know, buddy."
Well, so I talked to.
Because you get to work and then you
I
feel
talked
sick.
to his boss / work buddy about that, and he had brought up more detail. So he realized that something was wrong with Dad when his wife at the time, and Mom and Dad went on vacation. They went to like a Brazilian place in the Gatlinburg, or Pigeon Forge area, and like what would be like appetizers for a normal person, he said, that like my Dad was already full at the time. He said that's when Dad started losing all the weight.
Right, because it starts like that, like your blood sugar like spikes, and you're like, well, I guess I'm fucking done. I mean, it's like, dude, you couldn't be eating like 1,000 more calories. What's going on with this? And it's like, I don't know, I just feel kind of like full as fuck.
And that was before Dad went to just working in the warehouse. He had stopped doing swing shift. That's before all of that.
I got so worried when Dad's neck shit happened actually, like, because that was October of 2020. Dad's neck got hurt. I started thinking all this shit like, dude, he's gonna be fucked up for the rest of his life, and he's gonna feel old as fuck, and I don't want him to feel old for these like really cool.
Well,
So,
like,
I kind of, I mean, you know, I can't imagine how it felt for you guys to be like, this is serious. Like the whole time that he was like, you know, sick. It's just like, I mean, you're probably just depressed the whole time, honestly.
Like,
Sucks.
I think the worst part is that I'm thinking like in my head that people, and I know it's not anybody else's about it, right? I'm choosing to ignore.
Why aren't you out there
But
racing?
it's one of those things where
Maybe I am.
Sound way too chill.
I don't
I'm just
want
taking a
people
break.
Shut up.
that
What you going to
don't
this
know
town for? The weather?
Yeah.
Get
to
out there.
tell
Always
me,
be racing.
How are you and Luke
like,
related?
give me that
I
damn
know, right?
excuse
I got
saying,
Hubby's gift for speed. Luca
"Oh,
got
like you've
his soccer
had
wrenches.
I'm sure he's pretty quick at
like
fitting an
enough
air
time
filter.
to grieve, or
Yeah, he can do it in
like, you
his
know,
sleep.
just stop talking."
yeah, bullshit.
Like it's one of those
so
things where, like, you know, if you stop talking
Don't
about
let
it,
him slow
then
you down
you'll.
now.
And I'm just like,
Good. Now race.
like I don't know. It's like, you know what I mean. It's like one of
Yeah,
those
but
things
because
where,
they're like, oh well, it's been a year. You should fucking be over your dad
like you
dying.
should be
like,
over it by now.
It's
Like,
like, fuck you, dude.
just like everybody grieves differently, man. Like, or
I can try it if
especially,
you want.
or especially when people tell you like if you keep talking about it, then you're gonna be more like depressed about it. And I'm just like
That's the only way to get over it is to like talk about how you feel.
and
It's all the way
like
down,
for
man.
me personally, it's like one of those things where I just feel, and I'm scared that if I don't bring it up every once in a while, not the fact that like he's passed, but like the fact that, because it helps in my mind, in my heart, it keeps like his memory alive. Like if I can bring him up
Yeah,
every once in a
because
while and stuff, because I don't want to
people
forget.
don't
I don't
actually,
want
like-
to. I don't want to forget about Dad.
No, of
but at the
course
same
you
time, I also don't want to forget the harsh reality that unfortunately we don't have him no more.
Well,
You
you're
know?
never gonna forget that though. I know what you're saying, right? Because can't even think of like, I don't know. My uncle passed away from COVID. Like, I think it was literally like a couple months into COVID, like July of 2020, or maybe 2021. I don't even remember, which kind of sucks. But like,
that wasn't it literally like not even too far from being a year before we got first. I think I remember you telling me this.
Well, you guys picked me up around like April.
Well, I know that.
2021.
Yes, but what I'm saying is like I don't remember when he died, because it would have been either after or like a year before. That we like when we picked you up would have been before he died, or he would have been dead for almost a year. So I just don't remember, because it was July of either 2020 or 2021. And then my aunt on my mom's side. So this is a crazy ass story, actually. I'm gonna try to keep it short though. So it's my dad's brother that passed away, and my mom's sister came into dad's workplace and said he didn't actually die of COVID. He probably had a heart attack. You know, they're just trying to raise the numbers for COVID. And my dad was like, I really had to like keep myself from like knocking her on the fucking floor. Like, and I'm like, yeah, I think I would have fucking like screamed at her ass for that. Because like, yeah, he had some heart problems, but like, he literally like had COVID for like a week, and then like woke up, called an ambulance, and died as soon as he like hung up the phone. And like, he didn't say anything about heart attack symptoms or anything. He was just like, he's like, I think I need to go to the hospital because my lungs feel weird and like my nose or something. And she was like, okay, you know. And then like, he was just gone, dude, because he had already had he had like a 5 bypass heart surgery like a couple years before that, and he was like, he didn't have any more issues with it at all. Like, especially when he got COVID that year, like, he was like almost perfectly healthy before he got COVID, like that month, because he was like, he had just come down to visit a couple months before that, and like we went to La Coretta, and he looks like slim, and he was like energetic and shit, kind of like, I mean, for a 50-year-old man. For 60, I guess he was like 65, but it was kind of fucking wild. And like, even if it might have been a heart attack, and like COVID could cause the heart attack to happen, and it's like I don't even want to hear that. Like, I mean, like, I don't care.
It's like that fucking Tyler person we used to work with.
Yeah, I don't even care if maybe he did die from a heart attack or whatever. Like, don't fucking say that to me.
Well, like, because I was correcting one of the things that Christian had posted. It's like, because 2 of the deaths said heart attack. It's like, well, Ozzy passed away of Parkinson's disease, and Bray Wyatt was because of complications of COVID, but they both said heart attack.
Yeah, well, they
and then
both.
And then he's like, well, if you Google it, it's heart attack. It's like, well, my dad had fucking full organ failure, but on the autopsy, it was just heart attack. It's like, you want to tell me that my dad only had a heart?
They probably just say heart attack at lunch for no reason. And it's like, how fucking rude can you be to be like to your like ex, like your like ex brother-in-law, and be like, your brother didn't actually die of COVID, by the way. Like, I never want to see that bitch again in my life. Well, with this, like, she's always been a bitch anyway. Like, and it just, I'm so sick of everybody acting like that. Anyway, what I meant to say was, you know, it's just, so many people don't understand that, like, if you, like, your feelings that you have about this stuff, if you just never talk about it at all, then it'll really never go away. Like, because Dad started to like clam up and like be rude all the time for like a couple months, because it freaked him the fuck out.
All I know,
he just got I'm not done yet. He just got the phone call about his brother, you know, and he's like, I guess my brother died, and it was I've never seen Dad like that. It's crazy. And so, like, a couple months later, I was like, dude, you don't have to, like, you can just talk to me about this, dude. Like, we all loved your brother, like. And he was like, I should have been nicer to him the last time I seen him, dude. And I was like, dude, why didn't you just say anything about that? Like, because you're gonna either feel that way for the rest of your life, like, dude, I should have talked to him nicer the last time I seen him, or you can like talk about it and like kind of like it'll make you feel better. It really will. If you like let it out, you know, and like cry maybe, and then you can actually process the emotions instead of just having these like, it's like having gunk in your fucking like bones, like but like the rest of you, it's like poison. My roommate was doing the same thing actually. Like, you got to talk about that. We actually like.
I just don't like people like shutting down my thoughts like they're not valid, I guess. It's like I remember, I don't know. I'm trying to remember like what it was. Because I remember I had toasted, not really, I didn't toast it, but I remember I had made by one of my traditional, I think, plants and stuff like that. I do that a lot. But, and it's like,
I literally just want to rant like time.
yeah, I know. But, like, for me, it's like, I just don't want people to think that, like, I don't know the word. It's,
Do you mean to say like you don't want to talk about him a bunch, or you don't want to talk about him none at all? Or?
oh no, it's not that. Like, I would love to keep talking about Dad and stuff like that, like in a more positive fashion.
I mean, the more you do it,
it's so, like, for me, it's strange that like some of the memories that I have with Dad is like I didn't, like, that's like one thing I remember when we were at the funeral, and I'm kind of deeply, and it's kind of going on with like another thing like what you said, like, you know, and I think I brought it up to Jacob once, saying that it's so weird that we never captured more moments with them. Like, I don't have a single photo. 100% I don't.
I wish a photo of you and me.
I wish I did.
That sucks.
But
I'm sure Mom has.
But
Hopefully.
I think what really dawned on me is literally the fact, because the only thing that like that Jacob I think said to me was like, and I agreed with him. I think for me and Jacob personally, it's like we were more of like a live in the moment of like characters like that. Like
Do you mean to say like, okay, so like me and John and Jeremy, my brothers, we don't really talk that much, but then we like make plans to hang out and we have a great time.
Yeah.
But like 6 months pass and we won't like hang out. So like you guys didn't see him very often.
I mean, we try to see him as best as we could. Like we still went over there and like talked to him.
Well, yeah, but you didn't, like, not enough, you think, right?
Well,
like you're
for
saying
me,
that
it's like we never
right?
really wanted to. I guess because we never really, it was kind of unexpected because it's still a blur about the fact that he is, like, unfortunately gone, you know? But
yeah, it doesn't like sink in because you don't want to like believe it.
Yeah, it's like even to this day, I still like can't believe it. And
You still kind of think you might like see him go over there. I did that one.
I remember I fucking did that the first time I went over there after he had passed.
Where's he at, bro? Like what do you mean where's he at? Like,
it was like 2 years of seeing him in that bed and just like, you know, always giving him a hug, always showing him, hey, what's up, Dad? How you doing? And then like him just cracking a joke from time to time. Also, we lost credit together as a family, talking about wrestling, talking about gaming, and I'm just like, the first time.
I could have like done that with you.
And then it's like,
you know what I mean?
the fact that it didn't quite hit me even after the funeral, I guess I was wrongfully expecting him to still be in that bed with Mom. Because Mom was playing her game as per usual, but Dad was not next to her. You know what I mean? Jacob was like, I guess I was still expecting him to, like, when I walked in the room and talked to Mom, I guess I was wanting him to be like this was all like just some bad dream, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I know this is gonna sound weird, but my dog that passed away, his death has affected me probably more than anybody's death. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just, spent more time with my dog than like anybody else I've ever known that's passed. It's like even my uncle, like Dad was torn to pieces about that. But I only saw my uncle like 15 times in my life. He was great, and I miss him. But like, Buddy was with me every day. So like, I would have so many dreams where he was like still alive, especially for the first like month or two. Like the first half of 2025 for me was like just like the same thing basically. Like I would like go home from work or whatever, and I would just be like, or like lay down in the bed and be like, yeah, he's not here anymore. And I was like, is he like at Mom's house? I was like, no, he's fucking gone. We're going. It sucks. It fucking sucks because you're like, man, I used to every time I did this, I used to do this with Buddy or with my dad or whatever, and it's like now you can't ever do it again with like you can do it, but like
I felt like
it's never with them.
one of the
Not again. You know?
Oh, 100%. Like
I mean, I wish you guys could play this with your dad.
When you told us that unfortunately like Buddy had passed, I was just like, what? Like the Buddy was healthy. If he was fine.
It was really lame because it was like it just happened too fast. Like and you just said that about your dad too. That week specifically, it was like, oh, I probably need to take him to the vet. He's having trouble going up the stairs. And I was like, okay, I need to call the vet like in like a few days, you know. And I didn't even get halfway through my shift at work. I was working at 12 to 6 with like Carlos that day.
So that was already bad day.
It wasn't that bad because that girl that manager girl with us. Dad came to the fucking mall at like 3 p.m. and he was like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess." And they had like a private conversation. And me and Carlos were like, "We think they're talking about like, you think you're like getting like grounded or something?" And it was like really funny. And then like she was like, "You need to go talk to your dad." And I was like, "Okay." And I thought he was joking. I just couldn't fucking. I was like, "What do you mean?" Like I was almost like upset. Like I just had so many emotions at once. Because it wasn't like, oh, Buddy's like in an ambulance. It was like he's dead already. Like he was like we found him. And I was like, what do you mean? What the fuck's going on? And I clocked out. I left. And I like sat in my car alone and cried for like 30 minutes, and then I went home, and then I like told Buddy in my fucking arms for like an hour, and like cried like by myself. And I should have made some noise when I cried, but I was doing it so quietly because I didn't want to I was embarrassed to cry holding my fucking dead dog for some reason. You know what I mean? Like why are we embarrassed about that? It was like awful. Like I should have been allowed to cry loudly, right? It was, and then we had to like bury him like in the valley behind my house, like 30 minutes by ourselves in like a cardboard box.
Dude, I
don't know if I've ever said that story before, or even non-recording, but
no, I'm glad that you told them.
It's been 12 months, and then what is it? May or something?
It's May 20.
It's been basically like a year and like 2 or 3 months with you guys. That first year I was kind of like a different person. I was just depressed my whole life. It's been a year for you guys, right? Or no? No. It's been 7 months. Sorry,
It'll take 7 months the day before.
Yeah,
7 months.
Saturday it'll take 7 months.
So, and like, fuck me, right? Like I didn't even really think about that. Like, maybe I should like ask you guys more often, like how you feel about it, instead of being like, you should watch that stuff. Because like, the first 12 months, I just figure like, oh, it's gonna be a year here soon, and you're like, wow, a year. Like it doesn't even feel like any time passed. Like, I mean, it's not that similar of a feeling. I'm not gonna try and play my dog and your dad, but like it's similar-ish, right? And it's like since then, it's just everything's been fucking like wrong in a way that it never has been before, right? Like,
Yeah.
do you have anything you want to say? You should say something.
I have an idea of something to say, but that's going to be at the end of this.
Okay. Anything other than that?
I said what I have to say.
What do you
I said
mean?
what I can say. That makes
Like the what you can get out right now.
Like, yeah. I mean, and I understand that too.
I think like one of the hardest things was having to break the news to Isabella. Because don't get me wrong, like she's
for context, Isabella is
Jacob's daughter.
Jacob's like 5-year-old daughter.
Second.
He is 8.
Oh, okay. She was like 6 or 7 at the time, right? Yeah.
No,
7.
I think what's crazy is that I still don't think she's taken it as much as we've been.
I think Jasper is the one who took it the hardest.
Because he saw Dad in that casket.
Sometimes kids don't really get it, you know?
Because Jasper himself will still bring up missing my dad.
Yeah, like they don't really, especially if it's like someone that they didn't see that often, or
They saw him pretty often for practically,
right.
But like, what's weird is like it is like Jasper knows exactly where he is.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Oh, he knows that the little urn. He knows that this
Oh,
right
yeah, I
here
forgot.
is Pop. That's the urn.
Oh, is that a little ash?
We have one up at the hill.
I think, but I still remember the day. It was what? I think like a day or two after. It was like November 1st. And then I drove up to the hill with Anthony. And we had picked Isabella up from school. I can't believe she had just got dropped off from the bus. And I remember Haley was waiting. Like,
That was the same day.
was it the same day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we gave her like a couple days.
Well, because wasn't it like, because it was 3 a.m. that day, so that was like the
I remember me and you were supposed to work that day. I
the
remember
after midnight day, right? So then, after you guys went to bed or stayed up or whatever that night, would be the same day.
and you had sat Isabella down, and you were just like, "I've got some hard news for you." Like, you just said, "I need you to be okay about it." You won't be seeing Pop no more. And then, if I remember what her exact words was, I believe her exact words.
4222 4222
I believe Isabella's exact words was,
How do you?
"Hell yeah, I
remember
got
this
caught my
situation?
house."
I want to hear this from Jacob's side of the story, honestly, because like, I mean,
Sorry,
you said it
weirdly
to-
getting arrested is kind of funny to me.
It's okay to laugh.
I mean-
sometimes, you know?
I mean, you were there, Jacob. I can't really fully remember like the words that you said.
Her reaction kind of pissed me off.
I
Yeah.
thought she said something around the lines of like,
That's because they don't get it right.
Yeah.
did he go somewhere?
No.
Or I thought
No,
that's
hers was a simple like, oh, okay.
I mean, maybe she didn't understand that he died. You know, maybe it was just like, oh, we're not going to see him.
I mean, yeah,
for a while.
because you had told her that when you said you won't, like, we sadly won't be able to see Pop no more.
Mm-hmm.
And I genuinely
the
thought that
exact
she
words?
said, I mean, I had thought that she said, did he go somewhere? Or
That was Jasper. Jasper's the one that asked if he went somewhere.
and then
But she understands the death. She's had multiple people die.
Oh yeah, but it was just I don't know. Kids feel. I feel like kids are always have their mind on something else, and so someone they know dying is like, first of all, I guess it's new, right? And so maybe when you're like, we're not going to see him anymore, she's just like, well, that's. Oh, I mean, whatever. Like she, she probably didn't think that meant that. I guess she probably didn't know that meant that he had died. Like,
No, that's what I was honestly
did she
thinking.
say anything else about it? Or
I don't think Izzy's brought it up anymore.
She does here and there.
was there like a second conversation you had with her where you think she actually like got it?
Yeah, later down the road.
How'd she take it then, you think?
Decent for the most part.
Was it probably like where you finally took her back over to mom's and then she's real? Yeah, I thought. I'm still like
the day that the urn got there.
Oh, the tumbling thing.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I still need to ask mom for.
I got a picture of that.
I still need to get an urn. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I've got me and John and Jeremy have some. Our grandfather wasn't cremated, but we have some dirt that was used to bury him, like on top of the casket. We've got like a little bit of dirt.
So, I honestly just.
I mean, if there's anything you guys want to say, I think you should say it. Like,
there will be more time to say because we have the year coming up soon this year.
Yeah, in October.
Yeah,
that's pretty rough.
Maybe you can think of more stuff. Actually, have an idea of stuff to say.
Well, you know how much shit I said about Buddy in that post.
There was one thing I remember I brought up to you in the car. When we found out like other news simply regarding like mom. And I remember like
I don't think Joe knows about this.
Like,
can I just say, I
mean,
wanted
like
to
if me and you were thinking
hold
of
on
the
a minute. God, I just wanted to say, like, when Buddy first passed away, I wanted to like tell people because it's like, I don't know, I had all these stupid emotions about it, like, oh, if you don't tell people immediately, it's like you should have told me, or like why'd you wait this long to tell us? And it's like, that's such a stupid thing to think and say, like, but it's how you feel, right?
Yeah,
You
because
think
like
people are gonna say that.
you're still processing it yourself.
And also, like, if anyone says that, fuck you. Like, my dog literally just fucking died, so like, I can't even think about talking about him without crying. Like, I was trying to, like, there's just, when you feel such a strong emotion like that, because the main thing for me was I regretted how I spent time with him in the last like year or two before he died. Because I kept like when winter would come, I would be like, okay, well, when spring comes, we're gonna go to the Greenbelt and shit, right? Or like the lake or like whatever. And we maybe did that like twice total, like that last year that he lived. And I just I don't know. I had so much regret and guilt that even trying to talk about what I regretted and how much I like cared about him, I couldn't even get it out. And I would just try. I wouldn't be able to talk. So it's I actually made like a tribute post for a buddy like a year later on the day of, where I actually got my like clear thoughts out and my actual like normal feelings put on words, instead of me like sitting there just fucking like, and I was still crying a little bit typing it and like collecting the photos. But 12 months before that day, I was unable to like, I just like fucking went to sleep for like 2 days. Like I just didn't do anything but like eat and sleep for like a couple days, and then like, so like that's just how it is. Like, it's not even been 12 months for you guys.
What makes this, so what Christian's bringing up, what makes this even crazier is like, if we were recording this on May 20th, literally 5 months ago, like 5 days before Christmas, our mom had a fucking heart attack.
Damn.
That could have taken her too.
Well, Dad had a heart attack in like 2016, I think, or something. It was crazy. I was freaking out about that.
Bro, this year would have been a whole ass different if we lost Mom then too.
I can't even fucking imagine that.
you probably would have been the sole, at least, I think me and Jacob would have taken a year off from like doing anything.
I mean, I haven't done anything on my own in so long.
But I'm like talking about like just in general.
Because I was, dude, at the time of Buddy's death, I was literally making content like with him. I was like beginning to make like TikToks that like included him and like had him like fake talking back to me and shit. And like I couldn't even watch those.
Still one of my favorite videos, by the way.
I couldn't even watch those back for like 6 months. Like it was just seeing him like alive and like able to move without it being a dream where I was like, oh, he's actually still alive, and like just like in knowing that he like is not, like at the same time. So like, you know, I just couldn't. I think when you go through something that heavy, like you have to kind of not talk about it for a little while, but then if you don't talk about it at all, then it's gonna like end up like killing you.
I honestly
you have to like get through it and like say what's on your mind the most, or you're just gonna kind of feel that way for the rest of your life. Actually, I think, like, because like I don't want you guys to be full of grief about it for like 20 years.
I just don't want,
like, there's nothing wrong with being like sad about it.
I just don't want people to make me feel bad for still grieving him. You know,
that's
like,
those people are just assholes. You know?
Yeah, Becca.
They can just jump off of a fucking like bridge. But like
I mean, like, for me personally, it's one of those things where I'm just like,
I think it's completely fair to look someone like that in the eyes and be like, how would you feel if your dad fucking died, dude? Like, you really gonna be a bitch about this? Like,
because like it has
just such a shitty thing to say.
Because it has not been a year for us, right? It's not been a year,
right?
And whenever I bring up to someone that I'm just randomly having like flashes of depression, and I'm just like thinking about like, you know, my father dying, and they're just like, I remember someone fucking said this to me once, and I'm like, they said, didn't he pass away like months ago? And he was like,
see, that's
I thought you were like, I thought you were depressed about like something like that's kind of fresh, and I'm just like, fuck you, man,
dude.
Like,
That's
just,
oh my god.
I'm just like,
dude,
it hasn't even been a fucking year. Like,
dude, I
think this was like 3 months after I think it was like back in
that is so
March or something, and I'm just like, so it was. I don't remember who I talked. I don't remember who I was talking to. I think it was just I made like my casual depression posts, and like someone had asked me like what it was about, and I'm just like, I was just in my head one day, and I was like,
it's such a fucked up.
And then I told him,
to
and
say.
I was just like, I'm still processing my, you know, my father's death, and he was just like, oh, when did he die? And I'm just like, oh, this past October. He was just like, oh, I thought you were depressed about something like more recent or something else like that. And I'm just like fuck you, man. Like,
You talking about that shit ass kid we used to work with?
no.
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised.
well, whoever it was, you know, yeah, fuck them. But also, like, yeah, I mean, when someone you care about that much actually dies, it stays with you for the rest of your life, even if it gets better, because it will. Okay, very, very importantly, it won't bother you as much or as often, like as time goes on, and you'll be able to like not be depressed and stuff. But you'll always remember, like, you'll always be reminded of him, like playing games like this. You'll always be like, yeah, this was his game and stuff. Like, but that, like, it never goes away ever. Like, you're always like, yeah, I'm still kind of like thinking about, like, I wish I could have done that with him like today. So I'm kind of like having like a rough day.
Like, I think that's
such a valid thing. And it's, I don't know, I'm so sick of people at this point. Like, people that just specifically are like, oh, you're fucking sad about something, fucking, like, I hate it. I'm so sick of it, dude. People need to stop being so fucking, oh, you shouldn't be sad, or you shouldn't be having a problem. I wouldn't have a problem. Like, I don't care about your fucking life. This is my life.
Like, I think it's like like I can have a great day. Like me, you, and Jacob can have like a great day, like hanging out, or we could watch a movie, play a new game, and be like super thrilled about it, right? But yet, for some reason, it's like, and I don't even know what brings it on. It's like I could just be thinking one day where I'm just like, I had a really great day with my best friends today. But then, like, the second I'm alone, I'm just like, it hits me out of nowhere. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I was just happy like 2 seconds ago.
As soon
And then
as
I'm
you
angry,
like,
and then I'm angry at myself for
you're angry at
like,
yourself.
like not like in a bad way, right? It's like, it's one of those things where my mood, I've realized my mood lately has gone through so much bullshit.
Absolutely,
And
because it's like,
I'm just like, I am upset with myself that I cannot maintain being happy because I've gone through so much stuff. Like losing dad is of course top of the list. That's the reason why. But and then you have like, the fact of like, mom was in the hospital, that
oh
was a
yeah,
scare. And then, the whole thing with like, the little things like the bills and the car and all that other stuff. But
and it's like because you weren't focused on that, right? Because you were focused on trying to have a good day.
yeah,
And so
exactly.
you're like, yeah,
And
I'm glad that I'm getting to see my friends, and this is a good time, and you have a good
and like
time,
that's another thing too.
like
Like
while you have a good time, and
like
then you get
I
home and you just, what do I think about now? Like,
it's just like I don't want to bring down the mood like 100%. I don't want to. But it's one of those things, and
I think we
like
need to end the stigma
like
about that.
like Jacob, I think you brought it up to me before.
Like, we need to stop like
I
doing that.
think you brought it up to me before, where um although this was before dad had passed, but like now I feel like it's a lot more reasonable, where you would tell me it's just like it's okay to be sad every once in a while, but like, oh, maybe it was someone else who
I
brought
mean,
it up. I don't know. It's like
I think specifically, first of all, I think technically that's bad advice because you don't get to control when you start thinking about stuff.
and that's why I'm saying like I don't. It was not Jacob.
It's
That
okay to be sad, but it's not okay to make being sad your personality, is what I have told you.
yes, that's
Because you make it out as though you're always sad about everything all the time, like on Facebook, kind of like, and it's like, you know, I can be worried or anxious about things most of the time, but like, it doesn't mean that I'm depressed like all the like. I mean, I guess depression is kind of a clinical thing, like all the time, but like, depression doesn't mean I'm sad for every minute of every day.
like I don't.
You're not sad about your dad every minute of every day.
Yeah, no, like, like
Just that's not how it works.
it's like I feel like it's kind of 50-50, right? For me, it's like I don't want it to be, but I feel like it is. Where it's like I could have like really great days where I'm spending time with you all, and then when I'm by myself, it could either go one of either way. Where I'm just like I'm spending time with Brandon, and like playing games, watching YouTube videos, like, and I'm just. And then there's like that, the other half where I find myself still randomly thinking about dad or other shit, and I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't, I shouldn't be feeling this way.
See, but that's not true,
like
right?
I deserve to be happy, but at the same time, it's like my brain, how it's wired. It's like I also don't deserve to let myself forget that my own father is gone.
See, I think it's different than that though, because there isn't any shouldn't about any of this. You're having emotions because you went through something.
Very traumatizing.
Yeah,
I would say,
and
but
that's exactly what I'm trying to say. It's okay to be sad about his passing, dog. Like, it's no matter what anyone says, it's okay to be sad about his passing randomly for the rest of your fucking life until you also die. Like, and everyone else, I have such a problem with people who say shit like that. Like, there's a difference between being like, oh, I'm sorry that happened, but I don't, like, my dad didn't die, right? Like, that's like they're trying to be nice. even if they don't understand what happened or whatever.
100%.
But if their dad is if their dad's alive and they're being mean about it, that's literally none of their fucking business. Like, dude, has your dad died? And they're like, no. And it's like, well, then you don't understand what I'm going through, and you shouldn't say shit like, like I shouldn't be sad about it.
Like I remember,
They just don't. I hate when people talk like through ignorance and shit. Like if they're like, oh, like at work the other day when he's like, well, I know how to change a tire, and it's like, okay, but like, you know, how long's it been since you changed a tire? Have you ever changed a tire?
he goes to a fucking mechanic, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
He
And
doesn't
it's like,
change his own tire.
when's the last time your tires, you had to change a tire right before you went to work?
He brought it up
Like 30 years ago, you fucking piece of shit. Like, and like, did you ask for help back then, you piece of shit? You probably did.
Today, Jacob? I won't say names, right? I won't. But it was brought up today when our boss came in, and like he was talking about that, and he was telling, he was just like, oh,
He's not even a boss. I have
no,
a higher
no,
rank
no,
than
no,
him.
no.
I have a higher.
Oh. But I had brought it up, and I was
I was
just
talking about Josh. I've already mentioned Josh in one of the videos. Like, we can just say names. The first names, it doesn't.
I'm just gonna
matter.
say T, and Josh and T.
You can just say Ty, dude. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
But I remember like they had talked about it today, and we had talked about something else that kind of I wanted Fry Roan. I wanted to bring it up to him so badly because it was so fun. And this is still about that. This is just like a separate side story. But it's like
such a complainer too.
But it's like he brought up to Josh today. He was just like, I had to get my daughter to help me set up Peacock or Hulu and like all that shit. And I'm just like, what's wrong? What's wrong, Ty? Don't understand.
Don't know how to change a tire, huh? Yeah. You can change a tire, but you can't change your fucking password on fucking Facebook.
It really kind of goes to show like what we were talking about in the group chat, because I told him I'm just like, at least I don't need help setting up my own freaking Wi-Fi, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I know how to fucking get gold on Double Dash. Can you do that? No, I'm just kidding.
But
it's not equal, but
no, but
like in the same vein, right? Like if Ty had been like, well, why are you still depressed about your dad's death? Like how long did you think about your dad after he died? Like, it's just crazy.
I think one of the worst things that I've realized is that the one thing I hate the most is when people tell me, I mean, and don't get me wrong, like sometimes I feel, and I don't know if and I just naturally feel like I'm just doing it on accident, not on purpose. But it's like, it's one of those times where I feel like I'm just naturally depressed, and I don't know why. And I don't know why I find myself doing it. But it's one of those where I feel like I have to just rant or just be angry or something. And people will be just like, oh, you're just being that way for attention.
I mean, it's probably anxiety.
And it's like, I haven't learned how to process it because, well, Jacob knows better than
process what?
Anyone, saying like, I can't process like my emotions thoroughly because I feel like as a child I was always ridiculed in like a very bad way because of my upbringing.
I mean, I would argue
I could never fully grasp.
I would argue that talking about your emotions is processing them better than not talking about them.
Oh, 100%.
Like, full stop.
I'm just like saying, I don't want people to say like whenever I talk about it that I'm just doing it for attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, obviously no one does anything for attention. Not in this case. And like I don't want to hear about exceptions. It's like my dad literally just died. Like in your situation, I mean, like why would I be sad about that for attention? Like I'm genuinely sad about it. And anyone who comments on some shit like that, like, are you just doing this for attention? It's like
whenever I make like a, and I'm just like, oh, well, fuck you, man. Like, I'm not gonna make any more posts about my dad anymore.
Like, how dare you like fucking say that to me? Like, maybe I just want to talk about it.
Like maybe this is my way of grieving.
Like, and it's okay to grieve your way. Like, there's a difference between trying to like if you're trying to make it go viral or something. But like Markiplier made a video about his friend Daniel Kyer passing away, and that he didn't do that for attention, dude. Like, even if it got him like, even if that video had like 1 million views, like, he just wanted to talk about his friend's death. Like, it's the same thing. I'm so sick of people that don't care about anyone else at all. Like I'm kind of convinced at this point that there are people in this world who just say stuff to get other people to shut up, because they just don't want to hear anything from anyone else other than, okay, I'll do this, you know, I'll do a good job. Like I'm so fucking tired of it, actually.
Jacob, do you remember like what was one of the first things I asked you, like after the funeral, or no, after we found out that he had passed? One of the first things I asked you, and this was when we were with Mom for a bit, and I had asked both you and her, and I'm just like, one of my biggest regrets is that I genuinely felt that I didn't live up to Dad's expectations, or do you think he was proud of me? I remember that was one of the very first emotional questions I asked Jacob and Mom. I was just like, what was Dad truly proud of me? And Jacob, I think, sat me down with Mom, and he was just like, yeah, like,
You're still here, aren't
he
you?
gave me a genuine answer about it, but yeah.
Well, yeah,
like,
I mean,
Jacob was just like,
you're still alive, you know?
and like,
I
just know that Dad probably had, in my own opinion about it, I feel that Dad probably had more, I guess, like, higher goals set for me.
Well, he believed in you, bro. Like,
and that's why it kind of still hurts to think about, because
well, you can.
I think that's probably why
you can honor him by like continuing to strive for those goals. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
because like, but now I'm just like, he's not here like in body, he is in spirit, and I'm just like, I just need some type of sign that shows that yes, he is proud.
I mean, there is no such
and like
thing.
I will never get that, and I regret that I never asked in person. I remember I was broke, like not like money, but like broken.
So let me ask you this.
Let me.
Okay, all right.
Like in every way, shape, or form, I was broken when I got up to his casket with him inside, and I broke down, and I asked him. I was just like, I promise I'll continue to make you proud. Not knowing in my own words, I'm just like, I don't know if I made him proud to begin with, you know?
Well, yeah, because I think, like, if people treat you like they love you, then they are proud of you. But we don't often say those things to each other. Like, maybe we should. Like, just a little bit more often, because it never came up. Like, you're right. Like, did he ever really say that, or?
To my knowledge, I don't know if he ever truly
to you though
worded it to me.
And it's like,
but
surely he was, but he just didn't say it to you. And
like,
it's
I don't like, Jacob, do you know, in your recollection, can you recall like a time when Dad ever brought up to you to say like, you know what, I'm proud of you boys?
And it's like, some people just don't say those things, you know? So it's kind of like you don't know, but I mean, surely.
Like, I know that he expressed it in his own way, that he was proud of us, but at the same time, it's like worded validation.
I remember when you got the job at LeClaire, and you were excited about having your first actual full-time job for once.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's about damn time.
I remember that one too.
Yeah, and I feel like some people misconstrue that phrase, because when they say it's about damn time, it's like some people will use that like as if it like took you too long. But I think what he meant, which I was
It
not
was
there,
definitely in the other.
it was
sense.
like you deserved a
Mhm.
full-time job like in the past, and you should have
Well,
got it.
because Dad
You
knew.
deserved it before now.
Well,
Like,
because Dad knew that getting hard work like that was hard for me
yeah,
because of like
but it's like he's
every.
been waiting for this day, right?
Oh.
Just like you have.
I guess he like it was one of those things where it was one of the genuine times where I felt like he was truly happy for my case, you know? I
That
mean,
you know of.
there's been a lot of other times about that, but I'm
That
just
you
like
that you
that
know
was
of.
like the most
Like,
recent time that I can remember.
could be hundreds of millions of times. Like, you don't even know. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and it's I don't know. I just find myself, but then again, like I can't remember Dad's reaction when we told him
what?
like that I had gotten fired. I can't recall what he had said.
He was confused.
Yeah, he was just as confused as we were.
I'm probably going to start to wrap it up here. But has he ever said he was proud? Directly, no. I know he was excited when Christian showed him the videotapes of our first day training.
Oh, what at the
Wrestling.
yeah,
At the
okay.
wrestling school.
Surely he was though.
Mm-hmm.
People, especially fathers, you know, they don't always say that,
Yeah.
even if they are.
I'll end it with this. Do I think he was proud? Yes. Do I think we've met the expectations? No.
Well, because he expected y'all to do so much more than you've done. Like,
His expectations for us, which he did give verbally about 2 or 3 weeks before he passed away,
really,
is he wants to see us in a place that he wasn't at. Dad worked a job he didn't like to support his family. He never got his dream bike.
right?
And he never got to do his dream job.
So he wants.
He
that for
wasn't.
y'all.
It's not that he wasn't happy, but he never reached his own expectations of himself.
Right.
And he hopes that one day we could reach our dream. He always did try to make the case as like, it's good to dream, but sometimes be realistic with yourself.
Yeah, like you need to have a job for a while before you make money at YouTube and shit. Like, because yeah, I mean, I need to get a job. Like,
but another reason I'm going to end it here because like
it's kind of long.
With that, and Christian has started repeating on stuff.
Oh,
And that goes to how I want to end this. Dad had always said, it's always about the quality, not the quantity of life.
Yeah, because it's
So, like, he passed away at 54, but he did a lot of stuff beforehand.
right. Did he have like a bucket list?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I think there's only one trip out of the bucket list that Mom and Dad never really got to do. And that's just because, like, COVID happened and another. So this is their Australia trip. I don't think they got to do Australia. But they got to do all their other trips.
I thought you told me they did go there and there were like
I'm not 100%
spiders.
sure.
Oh, okay. Well, your mom hopefully will say some shit in the comments. God, I wish people, if you're watching this right now, say anything in the comments. It would be so, like, I guess not on this video, but like go to a different video of ours and just insult us. I really want to see it. Just that as a side note, like on like a 1,000-year door video, just be like, you guys suck at this game. I want to see it so bad.
Yeah, this is probably not the one to say you suck at.
Yeah, no, not this. I mean,
no,
I didn't think you guys were any good at this game.
You
watching
will,
it, but
you will be banned.
I mean, we have that power, but you know, it's just it's like it's hard to find the correct words because it's one of those topics where it's like you guys can literally say whatever you want, right? And like it's not my dad, okay? But also you guys really need to like talk about it, and you should also be able to say anything you want to say and not you don't have to say things you don't want to say. and you gotta get through that emotionally, right? And like, um, it's just hard to process emotions and like talk about them in the first place, especially when like this when we're recording. You know, you don't want to like break down and cry and shit. You know, and it's like maybe you should, but like maybe the recording isn't the place for that anyway, right? Like, so it just I hope that you guys can continue to like talk about it and like feel overall better about it, not like, you know, it's healthy to like to have those days, Christian, like you're talking about, like if we go disc golfing and you have a great time and then you go home and you like, you know, you think about him, you know, that's it's technically a good thing to like to still have those days and like be able to like feel the emotions. I think we're so scared of emotions for some reason nowadays, or at least some people are.
Dude, I just feel like I just feel like I sometimes let you guys down. If I'm being honest, like if we're having like great days, whether if we're going to
You
like
let me down all the time.
Okay, but in what way?
Like if we're having great days,
Like in what? Yeah, like let
like
down
if
how?
we're having great days,
What
and
do you?
I just get hit in the feels for like a random.
Are you
No.
saying you like ruin our good time?
Yeah, like I feel
No.
like I would generally ruin the vibe
No.
if I
Maybe
can't tell you if I've done it before.
Christian. If I tell you have someone to shoot on the left, shoot to the fucking left. Don't revive some random person on the
Yeah.
ground.
You can make us annoyed and frustrated, but I think what he specifically means is like bringing up your dad like in the middle of something.
Or just like being sad out of nowhere is what I mean.
Well, it doesn't bother me.
And then you ask, like, if you ask me what's wrong, and then I say like, oh, I just caught myself thinking about dad again. Like
that might bother Jacob because Jacob doesn't want to think about it right then, I guess. But it's like, it's okay to like talk about shit and like feel emotions like just randomly. It doesn't bother me one bit. Like, I've been trying to like focus on that lately. Like, if people have something that they feel or that they want to tell me, like, I really fucking wish they would just tell me. And I should have done the same thing about a bunch of other stuff personally. And you don't think you should say anything, and but you just feel bad about it. And you should always say something, technically.
Yeah.
Like, especially if it's like a big deal. Like, dude, I've been avoiding talking to Joe because I don't want to talk about this or this. Or like, I don't want to talk to my brother because the last time that I seen him, some shit happened.
We'll speak about siblings.
You just gotta
before
talk
I
about
end
it.
this. I don't like my oldest sibling, but
Right.
it's not like I don't like them, right? It's like I love them. They're my oldest sibling.
Yeah.
I don't like the way that they acted.
Yeah, you can disagree.
At least with this, they have seemed to realize like what position they had to put themselves in all these past years.
Okay.
So like they have gotten better at it. But at the same point, it's way too late for them to make amends to all the arguments and stuff that they got into dad about, all the lies that they told about him.
I mean, that's up to you. I don't know if that's like a healthy way to go about it, but
this is them trying to make amends to themselves, right? Like this is brought up from them themselves.
Yeah, and they're like
the realization is like all the stuff that had been said and stuff that can't be taken back now.
And that's probably that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, if you have a problem, if you do something that you regret, or if you like hurt somebody that you care about, and then they pass away without you apologizing to them, that will bother you for the rest of your life. And I mean, that's what Dad went through with his brother, basically, because he was like, I don't want to talk too much about my dad's emotions because he's not here right now. But like, he basically, like, you know, his brother had like offered for him to like for us to come visit over there or something, and then like 1 or 2 months later, his brother passed away, and he just couldn't let that go for like a year or more. And it's the little things like that, like you're saying, like you wish you had hung out with him more often.
I honestly
and just like also with my dog, like I wish I had done so many things with them, so many more things before they passed.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't know when they're gonna pass, and you don't. We're so busy.
Well, I guess like
It's important. It's just important to like to say I'm sorry, to say I love you, and to hang out with people
well,
10 times more than you already do all three of those things.
Well, I guess for me, I guess just to clarify, what I meant was, I feel like we spent a lot of time together. I just feel like it's the fact that like I don't have any photos with Dad or any videos, and it's like because me and Jacob, I think we can both agree that we were more of like capture the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like we never had our phones out with Dad because
Oh, so you mean instead of like documenting it with like photos, you would be like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And like you didn't want to, you
like
didn't want to interrupt it with
like
with a
me and
camera.
Jacob are very similar in that way. Like we would always spend time with Dad, and we would just
I agree
like
totally with
be
that.
in the moment with him. You
And
know what I mean?
it's
And like
so
looking
hard to
and
like.
like because I generally thought that we would have more time. And like looking back on it, I mean, I know
Well,
like,
yeah, you. I
and
mean, you always think that.
now I'll always have those regrets, be saying like I should have photographed a few
And
moments
it
with him
feels so weird. It feels like it ruins the moment, but
because
it actually makes the moment last forever technically. And it when you look back on it, if you had a photo of like the last thing you like hung out with him, it wouldn't ruin the moment. The memory would still be the same memory. It would just be 10 seconds of a photo. You know what I mean? And like we should take more photos together too. Like I think that depression makes people close themselves off and isolate and sometimes even listen to like society's fucking like nonsense like oh you shouldn't be sad about it still like sometimes it's easier for us to believe those like stupid bullshit words when we're like really in the thick of being like depressed. But the truth of the matter is that like the most important things in this world are the people in it and how they feel like right now, and we should spend more time with them, man, and try to like make memories and like keep track of it and like be so honest about our emotions. Like you know, like I'm like if I was upset about something that you said to me or something, like I should tell you that before we start recording. Like I shouldn't hold on to that and harbor it like in the middle of the recording and be like, yeah, you fucking like bastard, like for no reason. Cause like cause also it's like the opposite of that. Like I'll regret having that memory of me being mad at you for no reason immortalized in a video. Like I'll be mad at you about like some stupid bullshit or something, right? Like just as an example. Let's say that I like treat you poorly in like a thousand year door video and like call you stupid and like make you feel bad. And then after the video is recorded, I'm like, I was only acting that way because I was upset and like I apologize. So then you and me are like fine about it, right? Like I've apologized and you're like, oh, it's okay. But then later when I watch the video back,
you're just like, what the fuck was I even upset about?
Or I'll remember. In either way, I'll regret it so poorly. Just like how you don't regret capturing the good moments. Capturing the bad moments is so much worse. And having a picture or video of you being angry at someone you care about is a deep regret. Like, and you like feel so bad like watching it back. You know? So it's just we need to be kinder to each other and more honest about everything, I think. Not the three of us, like we need to like fix it. I just mean like every human person.
That's why like nowadays I'm like and I'm just gonna be completely honest with you, Jacob. Like the next time that we go over and see Mom, I'm fucking getting a photo with her. Like, huh? Yes, I'm getting
Memorial Day is technically
I'm getting a photo with Mom and stuff like that, just because like it's also the fact like especially like after the whole the near heart attack thing, it's like no, I'm not gonna
it was a heart attack. It's no near. It was a heart attack.
Yeah, heart attacks aren't automatically death.
But she's just lucky that it was a even though it was a big heart attack, that it did 0 damage.
Yeah, because it's scary how easy heart attacks can kill people too. Because my dad, he had his heart attack in like 2015 or 2016. He drove home first because he was kind of feeling like this chest pain. He drove home and he was like, I kind of really want to like lay down in the bed. And he went to the hospital instead and was like, yeah, it started getting so much worse. And the doctor was like, if you had laid down, you probably would have died. And I was like, I'm glad you fucking went to the hospital. And he was alone during all of that. So it's like maybe in like an alternate reality, I've already lost my dad like 10 years ago, just from a random heart attack. Like, and he was all by himself. Like, I would have like came home from whatever the fuck I was doing and just found him in his fucking bed. And heart attacks are just scary, dude. They're like one of the main causes of death.
I mean, ironically, like looking back on it, I guess I can kind of understand why you and Jacob get pissed at me for like not taking my health more seriously.
Yes. I want to talk about this for very, very short. Christian has a weight problem right now and a blood pressure issue. He's almost 350 pounds. He's 6'2" or 3" or something.
6'2".
6'2", let's say, and he's on 3 blood pressure medications because he went to the ER last month for having a blood pressure of like 200 over 100 and something. What was it?
205 over 115.
192.
115. Over 115.
115.
Like 120. Basically, it was extreme like hypertension, like you could have had a heart attack, like because you were having chest pain all day or whatever.
Yeah.
We don't want you to have a heart attack and fucking fall over, dude. Like, I'm sorry to be like callous about it, but this is exactly what I've been saying the whole video. Is like, I'm being kind of offensive.
Positively aggressive, I guess.
Yeah, I'm being kind of offensive when I talk to you about it sometimes because I really care about you and I don't want you to die. Like, so I'm trying to like get you to understand how upset I am about it. And worried and anxious, you know, like I don't want you to like also be gone, my guy.
What's crazy, like literally a day or two before WrestleMania last month too, I had like a bad diabetic thing, and we don't know what the hell happened. Like,
I didn't even know about that. What can you tell me this story?
Bro, for some reason my blood sugar would just not go up.
Oh, I heard about this.
And then like 2 or 3 days later, it just like skyrocketed completely while I was at work.
Yeah, he had to go to the emergency room, or no, urgent care.
I went to urgent care, and they had they gave insulin and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm on like something called like metformin.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I kind of remember you telling me that now. We didn't really even talk about it in person at all. I actually had a blood sugar problem the other day. I can't remember the circumstances, but I think it might have been the day I went disc golfing with y'all. Like, and it was all 3 of us plus all y'all or whatever. And Christian, you weren't there.
No,
because you had to work.
I had to fucking work, unfortunately.
Me and Dad went. It could have been something else. I can't remember. It could have been a different day. Anyway, the point is, I had a whole I ate like a regular size sandwich at like Jersey Mike's or whatever that day, and then that was at like 6 p.m. And then at 9 p.m. that day, I started having some Papa John's chicken wings and shit. And I guess because I was so full and I had just gotten up from a nap, my blood sugar must have just fucking spiked.
Yeah, and that can screw you.
Because I had that that whole regular size sandwich. Took a nap, got up, and started burping sandwich. And then when we came back and I started eating the wings, for some reason I didn't feel I wasn't hungry at all, but I was like, okay, I should eat twice today, right? And this is a thing you should probably think about too, Christian. You probably should try not to do what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have to bring up, and I bring it up a lot. Well, a lot of people don't understand, naps are really bad for your health.
Naps are bad for your health?
Yeah, because if you take a nap, especially after eating food and stuff, because it destroys your metabolism.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
if you haven't eaten in a while, it's fine.
But also naps where it can dysregulate sleep patterns, which makes it easier to lose, easier to gain weight, easier to retain sodium, and easier to retain sugars.
That's true. You should have a very consistent sleep schedule. Also,
I
whatever you
feel-
can.
I feel
If you're going to nap, there is a sleep schedule for it where you literally nap for 2 hours for 2 points of the day, and then you take a 4-hour sleep period,
Yeah, and you can
and you can regulate that across the day.
as long as your sleep is consistent
Mm-hmm.
throughout the week, like most weeks, it helps a lot. But also, you should never go to sleep right after eating. Like you should never eat and then go to bed and like fall asleep like an hour later.
I
Like,
think
you
the
need to
hard,
wait longer.
one
Hold
of the
on, hold on.
hardest friggin'
Would
things.
you like wait for a second?
Okay.
You know, you personally need to like wait to sleep after you eat. And like, because I got up from that nap after I ate the sandwich, went to sleep like 30 minutes later, woke up from the nap, felt full, and then like 30 minutes after that or an hour after that started eating. The pizza tasted like shit, so I didn't eat it. The wings tasted pretty good, and like 2 or 3 wings in, I just got fucking dizzy as hell, and just like I had to like go to the bathroom and like sit on the toilet and just be dizzy with like a headache for like an hour. I still don't actually know what happened. I guess my blood sugar just spiked like crazy. And it was just, I mean, it was crazy, dude. I don't know. Like, that's never happened to me before, ever.
So, if you're having a high blood sugar episode, water will taste like garbage, bread will taste like garbage.
I don't remember the water tasting that bad.
Because this is hypoglycemia. Because hypoglycemia makes it where you reject wanting to drink water.
Huh.
And how it does it is it makes your taste buds think that water's rancid.
Why is that?
Well, because water can help wash the sugar and stuff out of your system. But hypoglycemia, it wants only things that have sugar in it.
I don't think I have that.
Well,
You know,
but this happens with a high blood sugar.
Well, just if my blood sugar spikes,
Yeah.
suddenly I will dislike water.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like that's separate.
well,
Like-
it's not saying that you dislike. It changes the taste of water.
But like anybody can get like a blood sugar spike
Yeah.
by like eating too much fucking food at once.
But like if you ever have a blood sugar spike and water just tastes different,
then you're having a problem. Yeah.
yeah.
And it may have, I don't remember, but
But,
you
yeah.
know, it just.
All right.
Please listen to this advice, Christian, because we want you to also be alive.
But
You know what I mean? Like we would also, all the feelings that you have about your father, we would probably also have about you, or worse. Who knows?
I feel like I've definitely caught myself doing a lot more. What would it be considered? I guess reckless activities, even if it means like eating more food and stuff like that, because of the fact that I am
self-destructive.
self-destruction
Yeah, when
on
you're
myself
depressed,
because
you're like you like hurt
All
yourself.
right. Well, we're going back on a circle again, back
Well, hold
into
on,
the
wait.
depression.
Sorry.
Wait, I found one. I found something. I don't know if this is like entirely fair, but if you want to live up to the expectations that your dad had for you, you have to be alive for those things to happen. And I think that we can actually accomplish things with you, but I think it would be a lot harder without you. And I hope that you like hang on to these words. Like, you know, because we do want you around, even if we fucking all me and Jacob ever say on the videos is, yeah, you fucking idiot. Like I don't know how it would be. It would be wrong if you weren't a part of the channel, my guy.
well, that's why we always have like that intro be saying that.
Well,
Same goes for you, by the way.
It's a new intro now.
Oh yeah, it is.
But it would be wrong without you, either of you.
All right.
So I'm glad that we're here together, and I'm glad you would let me be in this video.
Mm-hmm. I'll leave it on a few last things. Dad was bad with health. He didn't like to go to the doctors.
Like someone else we know.
My exception, I'll do it without a needle.
I'm not talking about you.
Christian is more willing to go.
Well, he's bad with
I don't
health.
want to, but
You're better with health and worse with doctors.
Mhm.
He's worse with health and better with doctors.
But another thing is too, and this is just a generic statement for like he asked earlier, if meeting dad's expectations are proud. I think this is for anyone to hear. 9 times out of 10, a parent is going to be proud no matter what, unless they're just a bad parent.
Yeah, if you think this person cares about you, they're proud of you.
Because like I'm sure Jeff has high expectations you've not met yet,
and that's not
a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not. He just thinks that I'm going to do a lot of great things. I assume, because I think he's a good person, and he's like he knows that I can do so many more things than I've done now, just because I haven't done them yet, basically.
Yeah, so like,
and it would be such a shame for any of us to die before we could actually like do what we can do, like our highest like potential. And I think that's what your dad like thought about you guys, like.
And like, that's boils down to it real majority of the time too. But like, biggest thing on the takeaway from here is enjoy the time you have with the people as you have it. It's about the quality of it. It's not about the quantity.
And also, you know, when people come up to you and say, "Why are you still upset about this?" Tell them
to go fuck himself.
Tell them that they have no right to say that shit to you, and that you are living your life in a way that you think would make this person proud. You're living your life in a way that you think your dad would be proud of you. And I think he would be proud to know that you're still upset about it a little bit. Like, it's okay to be upset. Like, I don't think he would want you to bottle it all away, all act like you're fine for the rest of your stupid life, and fucking lash out at people and be a dick just because you can't talk about it. It's such a waste of a life to be like, I'm not actually upset about anything, and then be angry at everybody all the time and make their life hell. Like,
yeah, when they're just trying to help, yeah.
And like, not even that. Just like, towards everybody. Like the people who say that to you, like, oh, well, you should be over that by now because it's been 6 months or whatever. Like, they're probably just being that way because they think that emotions are like useless, and that like you need to be just like they are or you're like wrong. And it's like, no, dude, I need to like feel these emotions and like do like live right by my like the people who have gone before me.
I also just hate that fucking stereotypical statement of like, you know, like be a real man, you know, cry in silence or whatever.
Real men can do anything they want to do and still be men. You can cry, you can wear a dress and take it off, and you're still a man after and before and during. You can do what being a man has nothing to do with stereotypes. Or a woman. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. But we don't have to get into all that.
All right. Well,
emotions are not manly or feminine. They're fucking human. Like, you know, whatever you need to talk about anytime, just fucking tell me, dude. Like, and I'm gonna be like, that sucks. Like, you know, maybe I don't understand what it's actually like, but I think it's almost harder to like listen to somebody talk about something that you have no idea what it's like about. Like, my dad's still alive, right? And it's like, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna like say that like that you guys are going through a whole lot of shit. You know, like, I know that it's like hard for you guys. Just because I don't know what it's actually like doesn't mean I have to be a dick about it. Like, those people that are like, well, you should have just been over that by now. Like, if you've not been through it, how can you say that? If you haven't lost somebody like that, how can you be like, oh, well, when I lost well, you didn't. So like, shut the fuck up. Like, it just, I don't know.
I would also like to make a clear statement, and this is directed towards a certain person who might or might not watch this video. Just so you know, Jeff, you will get one of these videos too. And Joe didn't meet my dad a lot. Oh boy.
Yeah, I wish I had spent a billion more hours with your dad than I got to spend. I had no clue. I thought I guess he's just the same as you.
What's so funny is that, like,
bro, every time, literally. Anyway,
He
I
spoke
just
about you.
shut up. I know. Well, I didn't know that because neither of you fuckers. I'm not super mad about it, but like neither one of y'all or him or your mom or nobody ever said shit about him being like, oh, Joe's cool or oh this.
Next to Joe.
Nobody ever told me that. I found out this shit the day of the funeral. And I'm a little mad about it. But like it's whatever, dude. Like it's fine. I wish I could like hang out with cool people more often.
I know it sucks that I'm someone that has to be asked directly.
Literally. Well, because if people don't text me, I'm just so busy with whatever's going on that I just won't like it. Just it's out of sight, out of mind.
Well, mine's not even outside of mine. You can tell I will relay nothing.
You just like bottle it up. Like, no offense.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I don't really know if it's really bottling it up. It's just like I just feel like Jacob has more of a respect on keeping people's words to himself, I guess. Like because they're not, I guess,
If you tell
his
me-
words to share, I guess, maybe.
If you tell me something, it will go to the grave with me.
Oh, certainly, but like,
Bro,
there's
it
some
can be
things-
like minute.
there's some things you should tell people though that are like positive. Like, oh, like okay, what if if he had told me he was proud of you guys? I feel like it's my place to tell you. Like, even if he didn't want me to tell you, like, you shouldn't have gone without knowing that. Like no offense, like to his wishes or whatever, even in this hypothetical situation, but like,
Dad was, I wouldn't say proud. Dad was impressed that me and you have kept to the channel for almost 10 years.
see, and I learned that right now.
Minus me deleting the whole
That was still this. Can we tell this?
Yeah.
We literally okay. Me and Jacob had been making content on Another Player alone, like the two of us, for like from like 2015 to like 2019 or some shit. Like a bunch of Minecraft videos and like some like shit. Almost all of it completely disappeared because Jacob was trying to delete like.
I successfully deleted my channel.
Yeah. Jules was literally trying to delete like 2 or 3 of her own channels and deleted like all the videos on Another Player. And I was like, you fucking rat bitch. Like, I worked so hard on this shit and you're like, I'm sorry. Or I don't even remember, but.
Didn't talk to me for like 4 months.
Oh, that's bullshit.
It was
We had
almost 4
class
months.
together.
It was that whole summer break.
Oh, well, yeah. That's 3 months, though.
Almost 4 months.
It's 3. Summer break is so much shorter than it used to be. Anyway, yeah. Tell people things is my conclusion to this. It doesn't matter what it is if it's positive. If it's something about them that's positive that somebody else has said or you want to say, and if you have something that you need to tell them personally, like, hey, you upset me the other day when you said this or whatever. Like, as soon as you can handle telling them, you might as well tell them right then. Because I didn't speak to John for a month. If like full cards on the table, I didn't talk to John for a month basically. I house sitted for his ass, and was still not talking to him basically. Like just to like I talked to him just enough to let him not think that I was like not talking to him. And I just held that like weight. I was stressed out that whole month, all month long. And he was like, I'm sorry you didn't tell me sooner. Like, I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. And I was like, I don't know why I didn't tell you, it could have been 6 months or a year of me feeling that way. Instead of that, I just talked to him about it. So,
All right, Christian, what's your takeaway, buddy?
Never be afraid to let people in, I guess. I mean, or let them know how you're feeling. Pretty much, I guess, just taking away from like what Joe just mentioned, just especially what you said, because you should never take life for granted. Like even though I'm the last person that needs to like do that, considering that I have like
that you can
whole
change.
like, you know, self-infliction thing going on, and I have like my own emotions to take care of and my health, and both mental and physical, and I'm just like,
I mean, I kind of completely disagree with you. Like, because not on anything except the concept of you being like wasting time. And what I mean by that is like you're the most I want to spend time with other people as much as I can person that I've like ever met. Because every time you have like a party here, you invite me, and I'm like usually busy. As far as I know, other than like him not inviting me to disc golf.
So, in case y'all are curious on how come he like had it corrected, if y'all have ever seen like that short, it's like there's this Hawaiian dude. He makes this short. It's like at my sister's funeral, like looking sad. It's like I'm at the right funeral. It's like she never lied. She is like started staring at the mother.
Okay, so you're telling me I'm lying, like.
Well, not that you're lying. It's like, damn, does this person know the same person?
Yeah, like you're like Christian sucks. No, but
No.
Christian
So
is always trying to include me in
me,
stuff whenever,
me and
anytime he
Alex,
talks to
me
me.
and Alex say this, and we tell Christian this too. Christian is a great person, awesome person, but sometimes he's a shitty friend.
Yeah, like other than the times he's invited me,
Hmm.
he's like he won't text back very much
Hmm.
and stuff. But it's
yeah.
like despite the flaws of those things,
Yeah,
that doesn't mean that you are wasting time with us. I don't even think you really wasted time with your
it
dad at
makes
all.
him the funniest best friend to have. It's like it's like, how do y'all feel about this person? Fuck this guy.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck
Well,
everything about him.
10 years of friendship will do that to somebody. Like,
It's like,
and
oh,
I know everything about this guy that pisses me the fuck off.
it's like, wait, it's like he's that bad a person? Oh no, lovely human being. You
Yeah,
can't be his friend.
fucking love this guy, dude. I would shoot a motherfucker for this guy, but I
You
would
can't be
also,
his friend.
yeah. First of all, I don't recommend Christian. Second of all, best game 2016. Favorite person in the world. I wouldn't talk to him if I were you. He sucks.
Well, like, I know for a fact that I would literally be the last person to call
Dude.
on like some type of like game show,
Oh yeah,
or like some type of
like Jeopardy.
like either Jeopardy or
God,
some type of thing.
I will
like
call you before Alex.
Alex doesn't know Jeopardy at all. And can we talk about also? It's not just Christian that like has shitty aspects,
Mhm.
or and not even shitty, just
Yeah.
like annoying, like you
But
know.
he is the worst in the friend group.
Well, he has special issues. His dad was white.
No, his dad was black.
Whoops.
His mom is white.
that's the issue.
Biologically,
Yeah,
my dad is
the
white.
issue is his mom being white.
Yeah, your mom's not white.
She's trailer park white.
I'm just kidding. But
How? Jeez.
who? Your mom?
You know what?
Your mom deserves a lot of ire,
that's
actually.
no,
Anyway.
I don't care about that. It's the fact that like
Dad, see this is where Dad'd be proud.
Yeah, we're talking about how people that suck balls. Like you need to like tell the truth, right? There's
it's
negative aspects to me as a friend and to Jacob as a
like
friend.
don't get me wrong, and
But
I
we
will
all
and,
love each other.
and I will openly say this because she never watches my videos. But like,
Oh, your mom?
but I will. Well, then again,
Dude, she blocked me, I think. Or did I block her? Whatever.
Oh, that's
but
awesome. But
He sucks.
But I was gonna mention. I mean, she watches my videos sometimes, but she never watches another player. But
I wouldn't expect it.
no. But what I was gonna say is like
She would have to care about her son to watch another player.
I feel like she would have to care about you too.
No, Dad doesn't. I'm not gonna say he doesn't care about you guys, but like if he didn't care about me, he wouldn't watch it.
I'm gonna be honest. I casually find myself sometimes just scrolling through your guys' videos, just
What, like
like
me and
naturally,
Jules's?
like just on like a natural, like a
It-
weird day. I'd be just like, you know what?
It is
I'm kind of in the mood to watch one of Joe's videos today,
it
or I'm
is
kind of in the mood to watch Jacob's.
I did upload an hour video from 2020, like this week.
it is bewildering to me. Like the last time we went out to eat with your dad, that was just me and him. It is bewildering out of all when we were talking about it, like out of all the friends that you have had from school go in and out of that house. Because I think it was bewildering to you too.
Oh,
That if
yeah.
you asked Jeff back then, it's like Out of all the friends, which one do you think would stick around? That he has openly said that he thought it was me from the beginning.
Well, because you're the only one that isn't dick, like when it matters. Like
He's a lovable dick.
no, literally. Okay, the same way that we like make fun of you all the time, we also in the same moments will say all of these nice things. But a lot of the people that came over to my house at that time they wouldn't be like this. They were at that time. I don't know about now at all, but they were just so like genuinely like mean, like and insulting. And it was like, like, are we even really friends? Like, are you just coming over here to play a video game and that's it? Like, it was just, you guys are not like that. You came over to like hang out with me, and that's it. Like, it wasn't about that.
I think it's also helped his view on that. The fact I walked there multiple times.
You walked to my fucking house?
Yeah.
From where? Oh, from your old house. Yeah. That, by the way,
I've walked with you.
Some of them.
That's uphill, by the way, like both ways.
Yeah.
There's 2 hills on the way to my house from your.
I was fucking winded one of those times.
Yeah,
I was just. I remember. No, this was before I gained all the weight.
Oh, you just had high blood pressure.
Yeah, no, dude, this was just this. No, this is my asthma,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
I had an asthma flare up,
Forgetting that.
and I like legitimately was just like, Jacob, I'm gonna need you to go get Joe. Tell him to bring me some water. Because
didn't we bring you some water? Like,
you drove down the hill.
See,
I think it's my knowledge.
I remember
you
because I had the car.
You finished the walk.
Yeah.
You got Joe's car, picked me up, drove me back there, and I sat on your couch and I drank water until I stopped going.
Yeah.
Correction. There's a correction to this. I got into their house, called Jeff, and he asked me why I didn't drive.
Yeah, why didn't you drive your car? Because I didn't want to. I don't know. I don't remember what you said.
I was on a donut at that time for like 2.5 months.
Oh yeah, and it's like none of the friends other than y'all that I had at that time would have done anything like that for each other, just because, like, they were just, I don't know. So I know that you guys are like real, in a way. Like we have a true friendship and shit, and that's the same reason why I don't want you to fucking die. Fix your fucking health, you bastard, and also we should, be open about stuff.
All right.
No, again, thank you for letting me be part of this video.
Welcome.
I wish I had gotten to like hang out with your dad too. But
All right, guys. I think we should end it here. This went a lot long. I said let's end it like twice, and it's been an hour since the first time.
Well, I think he would enjoy it. Not that I would fucking
Remember, this is a memoriam video,
Fucks,
so
yeah, I won't tell you.
I hate you.
Christian would if he sees you.
Christian will only talk about himself most of the time, and you will never talk about anything at all. So you guys suck balls. I hate both of you.
We all have you talk about either one. Jacob doesn't talk at all, and I talk about myself. So it's like
either one being what?
We're all like
You'll
a very
talk about yourself and other people.
Because talking is awesome.
Yeah. Like you're
cool,
like you're the best.
We are the 3 evolutions, almost. We need
3 like outcomes.
That's why we need another person who only talks about other people.
Literally. Yeah, exactly. We need a 4th.
Someone who doesn't ever talk about themselves ever.
Yeah,
because you don't talk about shit.
Like you don't talk. I talk about myself. You talk about yourself and other people. We circle.
I'm just really good at like communicating, and also I'm like, hey, this is a cool thing to bring up, regardless of who's it about. I'm not afraid to talk about my emotions. I'm not afraid to make fun of my dad, or y'all, or whatever.
I also,
I have a lot to say.
I really want to bring up the fact.
And you have a lot to interrupt with.
I'm sorry.
Specifically, it's every video. Like, eventually, you gotta work on it.
Eventually, I'll get through it.
You need to work on it, my guy.
Eventually, I'm gonna get to that point where I'm just like, is it my turn to talk yet? Talk, you fucking bitch. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
You should never start a sentence when like someone else is still talking. You should wait for like a 1 second pause.
Well, see, I had thought about that.
You have autism.
Yes.
I have ADHD.
Oh shit.
I have ADHD. Okay, it's kind of in the same vein.
But I also last thing. I also just want to point out that even though there's been a lot of moments when we're hanging out, and not like I genuinely sometimes get mad at you two. You
Like what?
like okay, so there's been some moments when I was like,
Jacob's mad.
shut up. There's been
Continue.
I can't remember the last time it happened. I think it was honestly when like we were out at La Coretta,
Yeah.
and I just your dad I think brought it up.
Yeah.
And then like he had looked at me, he's just like, Christian, your boobs are kind of getting
Your boobs are getting a little big, buddy. You have bigger breasts than any like woman I've dated.
I'm well aware.
I'm kidding.
Like I remember that like you all doubled down on the fat jokes.
Because we're
Oh boy,
and like
boy,
and
I tripled down. I just got there.
We are well, we're genuinely worried about
I literally came in from work and started shit talking you, and then Jeff.
Yep.
Like Jeff brought it up, like even worse. I love your dad, 100%.
Very specifically, I learned this thing about you that is dangerous, and I was like, Dad, Christian's like his blood pressure's like bad. He needs to like lose weight. And Dad was like, all right, that sucks, you know. And so like he cares too because I tell him shit. I tell him all the things that I like am like feeling things about, you know, like I'm like worried about Christian, and he's like, damn, that sucks, like all the time. And you too, fucker. Don't fucking wink. Don't kiss me.
But the story he was bringing up, my favorite part about it, because I had just got off work, invited straight to La Coretta, and then like you and your roommate was like, hey, are you coming over? And Christian, without me even answering yet, Christian's like, yeah, I'm going to have him ride me to the apartment real fast, and then like we'll be at your house. I just like, I'm not going.
Yeah, literally, like Christian's crazy, dude. He'll be like, okay, so this is how it's gonna be, and everyone else will be like, nobody said that. Nobody agreed to this.
But then Christian called me like after y'all dropped him off that night. He's like, Jacob, it got so much worse.
They kind of did.
Are you saying that you wanted to like go home, and instead we just called you fat a bunch more?
No, if for me, it's like I feel like Jacob might have lightened the load or made it worse. I don't know.
Oh,
but
Jeff started
because we are literally, I think,
because I remember I got like really thirsty.
Well, we're all comedians, right?
And like,
that's our craft.
And
that's how we show love.
And I asked you, I was just like, Joe, you mind if I get something to drink out of your fridge? And you were just like, yeah, absolutely, man. Go nuts.
Yeah.
And Jeff comes into the kitchen immediately after me. Yeah. And he was just like, damn, you know, it was all about wearing a bra. I'm just like,
wearing a bra.
I'm just like, what? And he was just like, you know, your boobs are getting too huge. and I'm just like, I'm just in here for a drink, Jeff.
That is really the kind of motherfucker to do that. He'll be like
he just says it like so naturally too, and I'm just like,
yes, because he'll say he won't say hello. He'll be like he'll walk in and he'll be like, wow, so you know, anything you want to tell me, like where you got all that titty from, like you fat fuck, like, and then he'll be like, so you need some money, like $50, or like you hungry or anything? Come over here and sit down. And then he'll be like, don't break the chair when you sit down, you fat fuck. Like,
bro.
His voice is so like real when he says shit, and it's so funny. He's like, because he doesn't always talk much, especially because I talk a lot. I fill the space a lot because I guess I'm uncomfortable with quiet a little bit, but like anytime he gets a chance to speak, stop that.
The chair be creaking.
Anytime he gets a chance to speak, it's literally like a gold mine. It's a literal fucking like nugget of like genius. Cause he'll be standing there with a drink like vibing, and then Christian will be like, hey man, and he'll be like, look him up and down, you know, and take a drink, you know, like pick his nose.
He has to set himself up for what he's about to say.
Be like, so you know, you gained weight lately? Like, it's just crazy.
And it's like, hey, you know,
looking like you might need to go to the hospital, buddy.
No, he didn't say that, but I do specifically remember, Jeff, one day going.
I got to pee so bad, by the way.
Like one of the last things he brought up to me, just randomly talked to me about it. He's just like, I'm gonna have to find an extra large booth for you, like the next time we go to La Coretta. And I'm just like,
because you'll be talking about like something else,
and
he'll
then he'll
bring it
just
back up,
and then he'll bring it back
and
to the
it's
fat jokes.
so it's like a callback. It's so funny. Dad could do stand up,
And then,
comedy,
dude, and then I remember, I think,
and he says I could do it, and I'm
you-
like, you need to come with me.
then you stupid bitch, you brought up the fact they go like, hey Jeff, I got a new joke for you that Christian got
What
called
did
today.
Jules do?
Fucking brought up the fact that someone called me Jake from Steak Farm.
Steak Farm?
Steak Farm.
You are Jake from State Farm. Steak Farm. You also look like Black Gerard Khalil, the completionist.
I
Or,
think one of Jacob's favorite things that someone's ever called me.
All right, listen. We can't keep bringing shit up. We need to end this video. I hate to like say that.
You see how like it was dark.
Yes, we need to stop this video. This video needs to be over. I'm going to piss my pants in like 3 minutes. Like
All right.
one of us is gonna have to pee in the sink. That sink.
Well, I just got done with dishes, so
Okay.
All right, Jacob.
You can
It,
cut
like
that part
I
out
did
if you
the
want
I
to.
did the intro, Jacob.
You can cut that part out.
I have given 5 outros. I think we're good.
I'm glad I was here. Thank you. I'm glad we talked about this stuff. You guys can talk to me anytime if you miss your dad, just for like a day. We can talk about it. I love you guys, and I also miss him a little bit, but obviously not anywhere close. And I just appreciate you guys letting me be here for this.
And for whoever watches this video, I'm so sorry.
It's a great video.
I'm so sorry.
You could splice it up into pieces, right? You could like make it a 2-parter if you want.
But then that goes quantity over quality.
Well, I mean, it's the same quantity though.
No, it's the same quality, but it's different quantity.
But it's the same amount of time.
Anyway.
Same minutes.
Thanks you everyone. Thank you everyone. Until next time.
This is